Hello, hello.
Hello.
Hello, everybody. Matt, Leanne, Halula Baloo. I love that name. Homegrown. Get your ass up here. Matt. I said Matt. Okay. And Leanne. Good.
Hey,
Leanne, I want
Leanne.
to say hello. Oh, I should pin the link too, right?
Yeah, then maybe.
Okay. Hold on. This is always the beginning of every Bill show, right? We're going through Lincoln and poor crazy Brett got a sub for me, and I'm sending. Excuse me. It's always last minute. I was trying to fluff my hair, guys. I was hoping it grew since a couple of days ago. I was hoping I could fluff it a little bit more. I'll get there little by
Hey,
little.
Freya.
Freya, Marzi girl. So the link is pinned. Anybody wants to come up, say hello. So today, yeah, it was like a crazy difficult day for me. Very emotional day. I'm not quite sure. Hey, Daniel. Um, and it was just a rough free side. Nice to see you. A rough day. So I knew I had to come through with the show. I had to get my ass up and let's have some laughs and positivity. I mean, I hope. I mean, listen, we can have a little bit of a baby drama. I don't mind that shit, but I definitely want to laugh. I want to have some fun and get me out of this funk I'm in. I'm on my meds. Oh, if Plum comes in. So I was supposed to wean off my other meds for 7 days. So I get very impatient and I doctor myself. So I weaned for 3 and then I went without nothing for 4. And then I'm on my day 5, actually. I counted them Prozac 10 milligrams. After 7 days, you increase it to 20. I was so tempted to increase it to 20, but I'm getting that zapping in the head. So, hey, MSC lady. I knew my eyeballs are getting so bad. Nice to see you. And so I'm supposed to go up to 20 milligrams. So I got 2 more days and hopefully this zapping goes away and just more happiness, not diving into my emotions. I don't know what the fuck's happening to me right now.
Oh, it'll hopefully it kicks in soon. Let's pray, right?
Yeah, let's pray it does for everybody here on YouTube, because if it don't kick
Le-
in, you're gonna have a monster on your ass.
Leanne says, "Up it, Bill."
I know, right? It's at 5 days. I should up it, but I'm trying to follow the rules because I abruptly stopped the other ones when I
Wait,
wasn't
whoa, whoa,
supposed to.
whoa! Did you say? Whoa! Did you
What?
say you were following rules?
No, well, listen, how often do I? I have no patience. I only have patience for patients and children. That's it. Other than that, I don't have patience for anything else. How would anybody here know that I have no patience? This is ridiculous, you people. This is very judgmental. Hey, Lacey. I'm just saying. Where did you get that from, Crazy Brad? Not me. I mean, clearly not me.
No,
Are you
not
listening
you.
to other people? This is bad, really bad, guys. Somebody help me, okay? Up it, Bell. Up it, up it, up it. I will probably tomorrow, day 6. I wish Sugar Plum was here. She did ask me because she had tried it, but I didn't think it worked for her. So of course, I read horror stories. I read wonderful stories about it, and
What milligrams do you take?
I'm on 10 milligrams right now. It's supposed to be for 7 days, and then it's supposed to go up to 20. Now, people go up to 80. I ain't looking to be a zombie. I think 20 will be fine for me since I lasted so long on the low dose of Lexapro. And really, the Abilify really helped. Like the first week, I felt more clear in my brain. But now that was for bipolar, which I don't have, but maybe the medication thinks I do have. No, but by the time the second week, it just had me so down. So I'm guessing maybe because everything's out of my system after 8 years, 9 years of taking medication. Well, thank God it was only 2 weeks of the Abilify. So there wouldn't have been your brain just does this zapping sound. It's like a zap in your head. It's the
Yeah.
weirdest fucking thing. And I hate it. It's like when I smoke the medical marijuana. Hey, homegrown, it's the same thing. It's a zapping in the head. You ever
Hey, Sugar Plum.
homegrown? There's Sugar Plum.
Hey, Texas Granny.
Sugar Plum. how long were you on the Prozac? We were just talking about it. I started it sooner, but it's only been 5 days of 10 milligrams. Then I have to increase it. Today was a very bad day. It was a very emotional day. It was a down day. So I'm just hoping for something. Hey, Johnny. Oh, look at you.
Hello, beautiful.
You got your hair. Look, I tried
Hey,
to make
Johnny.
it fluffier. Didn't work.
Hey, Crazy Brett. How homegrown?
Hey, Bubba.
Oh,
How you guys
sound
doing?
tired. Homegrown sounds tired.
Yeah, I'm still.
He should be. He should be really, really, really tired.
I'm
heard.
my energy's gone.
Well, you had a big show yesterday. I know I was on part of it, but I wasn't there for the rest of it. But you were getting crazy, I heard, which I love it. Hey, Georgia girl, Sugar Plum. I was on it for 10 years. Okay, but it took around 2 weeks to feel the side effects. Okay, thank you. I guess once I'm up to 20. Hey, Vision Light, nice to see you as well. Farmer Feats is here. Marzi, was Marzi in here? I think so.
Yep.
Farmer Feats, Marzi, your girlfriend's around. Marzi, your boyfriend's here. Get your ass here right now. Where's Easy now, Freya? Hello, Lynn. Welcome, welcome.
Hey, Freya.
So, homegrown, just as long as if you get tired, just let me know and go rest. I don't want you to torture yourself.
That's cool. Johnny, you have a show later on too, don't you?
Yes, I
Yes.
do.
We'll work.
It's a trial and error. Oh, Georgia Girl said it's a trial and error process.
he-
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm reading something. Thank you.
No, I
Georgia.
think my internet's going crazy right now.
Her ear pods weren't working too well. Before every time
Hey, Fred J.
she was eating one, I thought she was sucking on her ear pod. I was like, "What's wrong with you, girl? Stop sucking on the ear pods." They think I'm weird. I think she's weirder. So, Johnny, you got your hair cut? I mean, you look fantastic.
Thank you, babe.
Well, Farmer, if that's all you got taken away, you're lucky.
Oh, you got your wrench. Farmer Fred, your wrench was taken away? Oh, my God. Well, I did hear say she was going to be taking wrenches away.
Bill, you're in New York State. Is people around your town talking about the CEO being shot? Because it got quiet all of a sudden.
I don't talk to many people. So you're asking the wrong person.
That's right. You don't work or nothing, so
I'm sure that they do. Hey, Leanne, nice to have you.
Hey.
Randy G.
Hello.
Hey, Randy, how you feeling, girl?
Hi, Randy.
Randy,
Oh,
you
it's
still
so
doing
nice.
okay, sweet?
Woo! She beat cancer the last time we knew.
Uh-huh.
Hair prayers.
Steffers.
Hair hands. I don't know what to say. Prayer hands.
Steffers.
Oh, it's so nice to see you, sweetheart. It's been a long time. I gotta come by and visit you. I don't know. You
Hey,
still
by the way, Belle, did you know Leanne is a ditzy ass blonde?
I did hear that.
Here we go.
I love it.
I heard that Crazy Brat was a brunette, and I was like, wait, let's.
I'm the smart brunette. Leanne's the ditzy blonde.
I just hopped up here real quick to say something to you, Belle. You know how you say you're following the rules? Well, when I switched medicines, they did what they're doing to you.
Right.
They put me on that. Well, I knew my own body, so I kind of moved it up. You can't do anything bad because you're not going to OD. But that time where in the depression state, that's not good. So I moved it up to a higher dose. And then that way you know how you feel on certain milligrams.
Well, thank you. Yeah, you know what? I'll do it tomorrow. It'll be the 6th day of 10. I'll put it up to 20. And I appreciate your input. Definitely, it's important. We need to have more shows on depression and anxiety and panic. And hey, Tessie, and the Cluckers, the OCD thought. Well, I have
Randy.
OCD thoughts, and I think that's important to address because I was talking to somebody today, and they were just feeling so many things. They didn't know what I was feeling. They were just expressing, and it was exact things I was feeling. And I was like, they were like, this is something great to talk about on YouTube. I'm going to wait till they come and we discuss it. But this is the kind of stuff that people need to know. How many of us, right? If I didn't talk about depression meds, not many people would feel comfortable coming out and say, hey, yeah, so do I. And I know some people make fun of it. And I find that disgusting, making fun of mental health. I mean, now if they're ugly, you can make fun of their looks, but not their mental health. Well, I mean, some of them, you could say they're mental cases, but you know what I'm saying.
I do. But I'm
They're
going to hop back.
undiagnosed.
I'm
They're
going to
undiagnosed.
hop
What?
back down. I just wanted to tell you that.
Why are you leaving us?
Well, I don't have to. I just don't want to
You ain't
be a
doing
panel
nothing.
member.
I like you having here.
No,
a
stay
funny
here.
fucker.
Okay.
Yeah, stay here, damn it.
Unless you
We
got
gotta
some-
have
same
some
here.
different one here.
No, I just didn't want to be one of them, hop around.
I sent you a link.
I know. All right.
All right. Yeah. Okay. So Randy said, Belle, I have 5 lumps being checked out on the 26th in my neck, but my mind is super strong and I believe in myself to kick this demon's ass. You're going to kick this demon's ass.
You,
You kicked it before.
yes,
Uh-huh.
Randy, you got this.
Can everybody please just take a minute and just send your prayers and love to Randy and
Yes.
give her strength and continue her strength, and everything's going to be fine. We're good. Oh, Easy's right here. There he is. Yo, Bill.
Hey, Easy.
Homegrown. Done.
There we go.
Uh-oh, the wife's calling.
There we go. Hello.
Are you going to stay on mute? What do I do?
Hey,
Nothing.
Bill.
Yeah.
You know how you guys were talking about Bellify, right?
Yes.
That's what I get. That's what I get once a month. A shot in my hip, and it makes me feel really good through the whole month. And I'm taking 860 milligrams a shot in my butt.
I do remember you telling me that. I didn't know it was Abilify until you said it the other day. And I didn't even know. I guess that amount of dose only comes in injectables. But I'm really happy for you that it really does work for you. And you've always said your shot in your ass always worked for you. So I was like, I want a shot in my ass because I want it to work for me too. And nobody would
Right.
give me a shot in
Yeah,
my
and
ass.
but the only bad thing is
Yeah.
that the only bad thing is you gain a lot of weight on it.
Oh, fuck no. I'm glad I'm off of it. I don't need to gain another pussy hair of a pound. Gutters Pub, how are you? I miss you. Holy shit. She is so fucking cool. The link is pinned. Anybody wants to come up. Robinson, it's nice to see you as well. Tessie, Homegrown, very good show last night. You were on a roll last night.
My God, he was on a roll.
That's what I
Yeah.
heard. I missed it all. I
Yeah.
missed it.
Oh my God, Belle, you did. It was.
I heard he was playing shows, and he was, I don't know what his commentary was, but I think I have to go back now and listen to it.
Yeah, let's see, you got 2.8 thousand views. Yeah.
Oh, you were going good.
Yeah,
then.
that's what happens when you stay on forever, I guess.
Well, you know what?
Yeah,
When it's
as-
going good, and sorry, Crazy Brett, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say Clucker says that it was last night was fire.
It was fire.
Go ahead.
I didn't realize how long I was on, to be honest with you.
Right.
I sucked it down. I mean,
When it's going good, you just go with it. You roll with it. Even if, like, when you walked away sometimes and you watched your TV and you came back, your football game, like, it was still so much fun and exciting. But clearly, I missed.
Well,
The
Belle,
best
do you know
part-
how long he was on for?
No, probably 8 hours, 10 hours.
12 hours.
Wow. Homegrown. Oh,
I didn't
shit.
know.
How,
didn't know.
how many beers were you to the wind, man? That must have been 12
Christine.
hours. That's a long time. And
By the
one-
time I got done, I had finished the 18 pack.
Oh, okay. All
Mhm.
right. That makes sense in the 12 hours. So like one an hour. One
Well, that's not too bad for 12 hours.
No, and you couldn't even tell that he looked tired by the end of the show. And
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know when Homegrown gets a little bit, it's not drunk, but it's a little tipsy. He is the funniest fucker in his mouth. He just comes up and just says whatever. There's no filter. You know he's in the right spot. And I
That
love
time.
it.
Yeah, that time.
Drop me a link. Drop me a link.
Wait, Gutters Pub. Wait,
Ruben,
Homegrown,
get up
you know,
here.
That's my kind of man. Did you see Gutters Pub? You're her kind of man. You don't know how long you were going. Hey, Kathy Waters, how you doing? Tricky Nikki, nice to see you too as well.
Tricky
Cassie
Nick.
wants to know if you got any strikes.
Yeah, I got a strike for the music I played at the beginning.
Well,
That-
it's not a strike. It's just a
It's
just
just
a
a copyright.
Oh, that's all I got.
Hey, Indiana.
Yeah.
So,
Well, good.
yeah, I threw a little bit of excitement in there, you know, bringing up twin mamas.
It was good.
Mamas? How many twin mamas are there? Please, we only could deal with fucking one.
Yeah, I know Lacey don't want to hear this, but she Betty
sorry,
actually looked
sorry.
very pretty with her hair color. You know, she ain't got that dead black look. You know,
Who?
she actually looked very nice.
Who?
Betty.
Oh, Betty. Oh,
Yeah.
I don't look at her.
Hey, he's fishing for photographs.
Don, I think Homegrown. The aliens are eating your brain. What's happening? Don says kind of funny because at the beginning of yesterday's stream, Johnny said you should pull an all-nighter. And Homegrown chuckled. Little did he know he would do 12 hours. Hey, listen.
Yeah.
Imagine doing a 24-hour. Hey, Queen. Doing a 24-hour stream. I would do that with you. I don't sleep. I so would do it. We would be ridiculous. I mean, absolutely ridiculous.
Hey,
and
Kathy.
everybody can
Hey,
hang
Queen.
with us.
Well, I'm gonna have to get a hold of Arkansas if I'm gonna do 24 hours.
Arkansas. Have you spoken? Hey, Debbie Holiday. Have you spoken to Arkansas? She was on
Nah,
your
she came
show.
up. Huh?
She came on your show, right? What happened?
Yeah. Her and Johnny got into it, and it was the same
Oh.
old, pretty much. You know, nothing really
Hey,
accomplished.
Johnny, what happened? Johnny,
Oh shit!
Johnny just called you.
Wait, sorry guys.
No, it's okay. Don't worry. Johnny just comes here to look good, I guess. Johnny?
He must be
Yeah.
smoking.
Oh, no. I
Okay.
heard that Arkansas was up on Homegrowns, and I just asked what happened because I missed it. Do you want to fill me in?
Well, we just had a big fight.
Somebody's here, huh?
Okay.
We had a big fight.
Oh, was it over the video and shit?
No, it wasn't over the video. It was
No.
about her saying that I trashed her and stuff like that, and saying
Didn't
bad
she
things
just like
about her.
ghost you? Didn't she just like ghost you?
Yeah, she ghosted me. Yeah,
I mean, what's
we were in the middle of listen. This is what happened. We're in the middle of the show, right?
Yeah.
And then we were all talking, and then I said, "Arkansas, what's your take on that?" And she was gone. She was gone. She left me.
And then that
And
was
then I tried to call her. I tried to call her, and she never answered my phone call. So I said, "Okay, that's the way she wants to be. I'm just gonna go with it." You know what I mean? So, and then I just dropped it. I dropped everything, and I didn't say nothing else.
right. Well, you're allowed your feelings. There was times you were frustrated with her and you vented it. There's nothing wrong with that. And I heard a part where she said she doesn't do that shit. I don't hear her. I mean, I haven't watched in a long time, but I don't hear her trashing other people and stuff. But she has to realize that you have feelings too. And if you're hurt, And if she might be like, I've heard her say Johnny's with Jim and this and that, blah, blah, blah. You're allowed to say, hey, I was going to say blackballed me. You know what I'm saying? She ghosted me and it hurts me and it bothers me. So, of course, there's going to be some words, right? There shouldn't be
Right.
fighting over it. I'm sorry to hear that. I missed it, though. Why? But I want to know why you were restreaming Jonelle. That's some funny shit to me. I can't believe I missed the best parts. Okay.
Sorry.
Go ahead. I'm ready for this laugh. Go ahead.
Oh my God, Bill.
It's not our fault. It is not our fault.
Thank
at
you,
all.
Crazy Brett. Thank you.
It's
I
It
not
was
us.
Sam Jim, and I'm sure he's listening.
Yep. It was
What
all
happened?
Jim.
Listen, guys, there's no doubt in my mind that it was Jim. I seen Jim up there. I knew it was Jim. I know what
Hey,
you guys.
Indiana.
It was pretty freaking funny. I'm sorry, Bill.
Hey,
But
Gen X. But what was, did I miss all the funnies? Oh.
Yeah.
You'll have to go
Stop.
back and watch it, Belle.
Can't
Yeah.
you give me some highlights?
Go
there's
ahead,
so
Crazy
much.
Brett.
There's so
There's
much
gotta be
that
one or two highlights. You can feed me here. Come on, help me out here.
Okay. What's that girl's name? I forgot her.
Noel.
Well,
I
She-
don't even know who Noelle is.
Noelle was on both panels.
Oh no, what is she like?
She was
slow?
double paneling.
Oh, she was. Oh, double paneling. What a whore.
Yeah.
What a YouTube horror. Double paneling. Okay.
She was on my panel and she was on Jonelle's panel. And that was kind of confusing when you're on your 16th beer. Jonelle, Noel,
By
Yeah.
15th year, she became one person. I'm sure.
Yeah. And Leanne, weren't you telling her what to say to Jonelle or something? It was fucking hilarious.
I just
I'm-
said, tell her to stop talking about my mom. That's when she yelled out, stop talking about Leanne.
I loved it. I loved it
when.
when she told Mr. X, "Fuck you."
Wait, is she like? Where is she from? Who is she? What community? Where? What? Just from Jonelle?
No, she lives in. She said everything where she lived. Mr. X knows her.
Yes, hon.
She was up on Bob's. She's from Ohio, but
Yeah. Can we answer this, Queen? Betty's already talked about her hair, and it's not a wig, but but what you're doing, what they said you did consistently, starting shit. That's not starting shit. Listen, I get my hair cut. It's never the fucking same. Her hair's the same, just a different color. So, and who cares? I wear Party City wigs. Who gives a fuck if she wears a wig or not? Who cares if it's real or not? I don't give a fuck if she bald under there. I mean, like, what is the big deal over the hair? I'm seriously wondering. Is it because she says she's perfect? She's not. I'm just saying. But I'm just curious about these wigs. Why everybody's just, if people call me a man, I don't even defend it as much as Wiggate over here. Betty and Wiggate. It's like, oh my God, it's the worst thing you could be said. People say I'm a man. I'm like, okay, let me wash my dick.
Right.
I mean, I don't know like what it really is with the hair,
Yeah. Jim was funny.
No, I do
What?
have to agree with Homegrown. I do think Betty looks good with blonde hair. I do.
I like her with darker hair.
Oh, you do? I like her with the blonde.
Medium. I take it back. Not the darkest. The blonde looks good on her, but I think there was a medium kind that she had in the middle. It was like, I thought, wow. Or it had like I don't know if it was like a reddish tint. It wasn't red. I don't remember, but I was like, wow, it really fits her face. It really fits her color and everything. But I think it's great. She can handle all the colors, actually.
I think she looks more like a lady now, especially
Like
with the
a lady?
tattoos.
Oh,
With the dark hair and the tattoos. It almost looks like
A
you're
little
part of the
rougher.
biker club or something, or
Okay.
I don't know.
So for homegrown, more feminine. We know homegrown likes the more feminine, and that's okay. We're not going to kick you out of here for that. Some people will crucify you because you like short, long hair. Oh God, I almost said short hair.
I'm gonna call it the way it is.
I know, and you always do, and I appreciate you for that. Mm-hmm.
And that's another thing, Bill V. What happened is Homegrown went through his house on a different cam and like was peeking around the corner at her.
Yeah, like that dog in that short a while back. That dog looking like this.
Oh my God,
Oh my
around the
God.
corner peeking. I caught you. I caught you. I caught you. I need to meet this Nelly or Nell or Noelle. I gotta find out. Oh, you didn't? Did you answer me? Is she from Vegas?
No,
I mean,
she lives
I
in
mean,
Ohio.
Jonelle. No,
No.
not where she lives. Did she come from Jonelle? Where did
No.
she come from?
We
Oh.
don't know. She
She used to be
just-
on Bob. Noelle used to be on
Oh.
Bob's show.
Well,
Noelle,
she's only been to
right.
Bob's once.
She eats you know what, Bill V? She eats a straw like a champion.
Oh yeah. She
What,
She
Yeah.
eats on straws. Yeah, she's got special needs, Belle. She's got special
Oh
needs.
yeah. Oh yeah. This is the best one. And Homegrown timed out Jonelle. So
Oh my God, I heard
So she-
that.
so
whole
she
thing.
says, she says that Homegrown timed her out. And so I went over and to tell her that Homegrown didn't time her out.
Mhm.
And yeah,
Well,
I didn't
she's
time her.
apologizing
that
for
doesn't turn out very good.
She
Huh?
must have lost her wig because it didn't today. She was apologizing. She had a nice show this morning. I went on. We had fun, but before I got there, she was apologizing for last night, and I think she had a show when Johnny had a show or a whole.
Well, Bill, can I say something? Can I say
Yeah.
something?
Of
Her
course.
apologies are just over and over and over and over and over and over. Don't you think people get sick of hearing it?
100%. And I told her that, right? Everything I'm saying right now, I've said straight to her. And after a while, you just get tired of it. And she said a few days ago she apologized and she's going to change and everything. And then today again. And I know that she got triggered by, and I just heard bits and pieces thinking that Homegrown timed her out. But I thought Watcher came in the back and admitted. She said it was her.
Mm.
No,
Watcher
is that-
Watcher did come up and say that it was her, and I knew who timed her out. And Watcher came, and I didn't say who it was, and Watcher did come up and say it was me. But again, I was trying to be respectful to her, and
It seemed
I'm
like
just-
she didn't believe it. She
She doesn't
like
know.
she
No,
believed
no,
that
it
was
was-
homegrown.
yeah, she's like, I like you and all, but I know that it was homegrown. I said, okay, whatever. But I mean, it's just her attitude and the way she speaks to you. It's old. I've had it. It's enough.
There was somebody she had on panel, and the way when Pencil came up, and I wrote it in the chat. I said that was dismissive. She was very dismissive toward. Okay, thank you. We don't need you anymore. Basically, you could get off the panel now. I was like, what in the actual fuck? And
Damn.
I'm a bitch. I don't understand. But hopefully it gets better. I don't listen.
Well, here's the thing, Belle, is if you're going to say you're going to change and you're going to have respect for your people that come over there, do it. Don't just say it. Do it. She
Right.
continuously does it. I mean, eventually, I hate to say it, but eventually she's not going to have anybody watching her.
Right. No, I know that. And that's what I was trying to tell her is that people are just going to go away in droves, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you finally, hey, Pencil, hit the link if you like, or hit the link. I need you to hit the link now. Now. Hit it. Hit it. Slap it. Oh my God, Alexis P. How in the fuck are you doing? Holy shit. It's been like ages and ages I've seen Alexis P. Was Adele in here? I miss Adele too. I can't believe Ellen Berg, who I had such fucking respect for, that she just like lost her mind recently. Like she's been just making nasty little comments about me and Lacey. And I'm like, what the fuck did I ever do to you? You've come up on my panel, disrespected me, saying stupid shit to people, telling them I'm drinking, I'm taking drugs, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and pretending like you're caring. And then you come up to fight Jim and X, and then here you are in chats. So I'm very disappointed. I'm taken away by her actions. I thought she was above it. I think I might have said it the other night, but that's how much it really fucking bothers me. That I can't believe that's Ellen, Berg. No, like what? You know what I mean? Yeah.
You can't make everybody like you.
No, I know, but it's when you don't know anything's wrong. You think everything's okay, and I don't speak poorly on her, and then all of a sudden she's in chat saying these little nasty comments. You're like, woo.
Well, you thought there was a better bond than that, and I thought the same thing too. I'm like, what the fuck? You know,
thank
what's
you.
to do to piss you off? You know.
Yeah.
Well, I think what I hear is a lot of the people that are doing what they're doing is because you support Jim. That's what I hear.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And
that is not. I don't like. Hold on a minute. I gotta add a moderator. Okay. So I don't like. Again, I've said this over and over. I don't dislike people for who they support. And
right.
I'm disappointed in Ellen because I really thought she was above that pettiness. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I didn't think she would dislike me, because I support Jim. I did not think that would be an Ellen Iceberg thing. So it does. I had this massive respect for her that has now dropped. And I'm just taken back because to me, she was one of the most respected or the most respectful person that I respected on here. Does that make sense? Like really held her high up. So
yeah.
I like evil Ellen. Don likes evil Ellen. I mean, yeah, she's great, but I mean, just keep my name out your mouth. I don't understand. And so what? Should I stop supporting Jim because people don't like me? It's not going to happen. If I want to stop supporting him, I'll do it when I want to do it. If I want, look, him and it was 8 months. And I said I liked him, but I didn't like the baggage and the bullshit. And then I decided, come back, come say hello. Let's have some fun and bring it back. And I was tired of playing nice with just everybody. Everybody was doing whatever the fuck they want to do. And they just seem like, they want to force they want to force their, sides and opinions on us.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay, Kathy. You don't.
Whoops, sorry.
No, you know what? I know you're the one who's touching it. I shouldn't touch it.
No, go ahead.
Kathy, and that's okay. You don't have to like Jim, but you're gonna.
Yeah, but see, again, you can have people come into the channel that like you, who you know what I mean. Why can't it be like this? I mean, if you go somewhere, you know what I mean. Right. I don't know.
Me and Dale were over at Watchers a while ago. We went in and said hello. Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
No.
And that's how it should be. And
right.
I don't like it. Leanne, what's your thoughts? Go. Because you really have a lot of experience in this, man. People come after your ass, too. She's looking pretty, too, I guess, up there.
She must be getting a smoke.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, if anybody else wants to add into that, or we could talk about something else. Is Dale?
Yeah, that's just like me, Belle. Like when me and Jim had our falling out, and because of you and Homegrown Cowboy, you brought me and Jim back together.
Yes, and I'm very happy, and I'm glad you're happy, and that's how it should be. Why not? It's okay.
It took a lot of work to get him over there, but
And me and Homegrown are
Yeah.
good together. We work well together. Queen, you know what? Thank you. I don't think anybody else has ever said that. Belvy, they kept holding you to different standards. You're 100% correct. Some reason since day one that I started, it was 6 months just networking, going on different channels, panels. I was with Shack Lady, this and that. But the minute I started my own channel, the standards were completely different. Everybody else can do whatever the fuck they want. But I'm the bully. What are you laughing at, Homegrown?
what Lacey said.
Wait,
I
where is
don't
it?
feel comfortable with Dale until he goes up on the panel. I think he's a pervert. And Dale's laughing. Oh, shit.
That's why Laura duct tapes him to the recliner
Mhm.
chair. Did we get oh God, give me strength. She's saying Bob. Leanne, did we get Leanne back?
I'm
Yeah.
here.
Okay, we asked you a question before. That's why.
Oh, I went to potty. Sorry.
Oh no pottying.
Did you flush?
I
Did you
went.
wash your hands?
I
Get a
think
pee cup.
I'm
bitch.
gonna.
Get a pee
Yeah,
cup if
that's
you're gonna be
it.
up
That's
here.
what I was gonna say. Like Homegrown, I got a shiwi.
I know you can stand up, damn it.
Yeah,
Don't tell me you can't.
yeah, I can't though.
We were talking about people who get upset because I was talking about Ellen get upset because of who we support, and I said, now it's definitely happened to me. I know it's happened to you. You know what I mean? It's like, here we go again.
Yeah.
It's something I don't understand.
You're never gonna understand it. But honestly, like I do see people, some of them that can come over and say hi and stuff. I don't know how they get it behind the scenes or how they feel when they go back. I don't know about Beth Hammond. She comes over and her wrench is gone. So I don't know what really goes on.
Right.
Right. And like
Yeah.
coming over to Homegrown, that was fun.
Right.
I mean, a lot of them came over.
Right. And that's how it should be. Everybody should just go wherever the fuck they want. I don't care where you're from. And your opinions, your feelings are all accepted here. If you go over the edge and you're really rude and you're really disrespecting,
Belle,
that's different. Well, honey,
that is why I like Roger. I respect her enough because I can't keep my mouth shut when I go in her chat. It's too hard for me, and I don't want to stir up crap.
I did hear you say that, and I think that's a noble thing to do.
Yeah.
And it's just like you made another valid point, which I had said to Watcher about something recently, is that you say something, right? And it may not be so nice and about somebody, Homegrown. And now I don't want to go back at you to change the subject. Now, if I go back at you, if we say something else, Dale, Mom, tell Bill to keep my name out of her mouth. Now I forgot my train of thought. Oh, fuck. So wait, so if I say something back to you, to me, that continues the conversation now. And then it could get bigger, more people involved. And then that just causes a whole big shit.
Yes.
I'd rather just
I think-
let you say it and try to change the subject.
I think Leanne has a little bit of feedback.
Bad.
No. Is it?
I'll come back.
Is it Johnny?
It might be Johnny. It's just a tad bit.
It's not me.
It's not bad.
No, it's when you talk, Belle. I can see Leanne's thing light up.
Okay, I'll come back.
So no, just mute for a minute, Leanne, and then let's just see. So go ahead.
All right, so she's muted.
Okay, yeah, it's just
Oh
Yeah,
my
it-
God, the fucking tongue. Don't do it. You're making me think.
I had to.
Rip it right out. I know. I think you and Johnny were tonguing me both together. I was like,
come
I
back.
couldn't take it. Yeah, Leanne, she better come back, or I'm coming to find her. I'm just gonna start talking bad about you. That's it. That's how it rolls, right?
That's it.
Yeah, I didn't hear too much of it, but I'm deaf too. Yes, Lacey, you're welcome to. I sent her a link as well. But anyway, my God, my nose is itchy. I don't even know what's happening anymore.
Oh shit.
The Grinch is here now. Okay, very good. Yes. So go ahead, Johnny. You got anything?
Just keep doing you, Bill, and I'm proud of you.
Oh no, thank you. I meant just in general. Do we got some bullshit that we could be laughing about right now?
I thought it was pretty funny.
Yeah, I was laughing at myself about this webcam that I put up, and
Is it working?
Yeah, kind of, sort of. I'll show you on my phone.
All right. Holy
I'll show you on
shit.
my phone.
We're gonna be seeing. I can't wait. What is the membership? I'm gonna buy it. Okay, because I'm gonna see you and Peasy doing the nasty. Very nice. Yeah, we're gonna watch it. So look how he's laughing. He's like, "Yep." So when are you gonna hook it up to YouTube? Are you really doing that?
I'm trying to still figure that out, how to hook it up to YouTube.
Okay.
I know I sent a link. I sent a link over to Jim Terry, and I invited him to come share the camera. So I think I'm a
Looking.
I would never in a million years do that.
I can't imagine. But you know what? When I seen on the OTT with Big Ups, I had to text Jim. I was like, that was fucking brilliant. Look, if we agree, right? We put cameras in there. It could happen anytime. You don't have to know. I'm telling you, it was brilliant. It was funny. Okay, did Vegas girl Jonelle get hers hooked up too?
Here's the other one I got too, Belvie.
Okay.
No way, Dale.
This one's a spy camera, though.
Oh, okay. What is it in? Is it like a phone? It looks like a phone.
No, you play off the you can play it off your phone. You can get you can put the camera on your phone, like I did this one over here. Like I did this one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's
All
too
right.
bright. You can't see it, can you? Can you see me?
I of course I could. Okay, hold on a minute. Solo layout.
Yeah, it's too bright. Let me turn off
Yeah.
my light so we can see if we can see it real quick.
Hey X.
Yeah.
No.
Hello, X.
I'm back over here. That's when I leave.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of big news going on around there.
What's that?
Around the YouTube streets around there.
Around
Big
where?
news. Well,
Where?
here's the big news.
Okay.
I put up the new holiday T-shirts on the Teesprings website, so those are all available now.
I can't.
That's the big news. Not any hater, not anybody getting in a car crash. The T-shirts are available. There you go.
T-shirts. Wait, what kind of T-shirt? You mean, is that what you were making those drawings for?
Yeah, I went to the artist, and one guy's like, "Hey, I'll make one for free for you, so since you gave me all the work." And I was like, "Okay." And then he's like, "Here's two different choices," and I liked them both. And he's like, "Why don't you just pay me for one?" And I was like, "Sounds like you're trying to make some extra money," even though I did go to him first. But I said, "Well, just do both of them, and then we'll figure it out." So he did
Right.
both of them. I liked both of them, and then you got to pay for the colorist, so I did that, and then we put it together. So now they're up there. So,
Oh, I didn't know they were for T-shirts.
they were for T-shirts, but we also wanted to change the layout of the streaming platform because BJ's not on there anymore.
Oh, right. Okay.
So she's in all the old artwork and she's in all the old edits, and now I got to go back and re-edit things or redo things, and it's like, ugh.
Right. It's a lot. Do you have hats? Do you have like trucker hats?
Trucker, I did not. I think there's like 15 items or 16 items you can choose, and I only just chose the shirts. Like you could put them on coffee mugs and puzzles. I don't know if there's hats or not. I didn't even look. I just started out with the shirts. I could add if somebody wants something, I can add it. Like somebody one time asked for a puzzle, and so I added it.
Oh, that's good. No, no puzzles, no good.
But I'll look into the hats. I don't know.
Yeah, trucker hats though, not regular hats, because I got a big head.
The one with the net. Oh, Stefford's like the artwork. Yeah, those guys are really good. I end up drawing it real badly, and then they draw it great. But then, yeah, Sloth, I heard the thing too about Jim's forwards me an email, and he's like, hey, check this out. And I'm like, you do it, Jim. What am I supposed to fucking do all this? Like, I'm not going to. No. This is something you're working on with, Johnny. You do it.
Right.
So I didn't even touch it.
You're the brains behind, like he's the mouth, right? And you're the brains behind it, like the computer stuff. He's gotten so much.
Jim could do computer stuff too. I mean,
he's.
I have a bit of a mouth too. It's just who has more of a mouth.
Well, right. Jim has more of a mouth, clearly.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
X, where are these shirts?
They're on the Teespring. We always advertise them. We've had, I think we got like 6 or 7 different designs. I mean, everything from the old Firestarter one. They've been up there since we started doing this. Firestarter, Lost in the Desert. Then we did Kyle the Coyote. We did Samurai Priest. Then we did these 2 new ones. There might even be some others on there. I'm like, oh, there's an XNN one that we did that's a new one. So, I mean, we always have it in the upper right-hand corner.
Were they
Teespring.
slow to go, or are they selling?
Yeah.
I mean, I just put whenever we put up new ones, they sell real fast. Then it tapers off after time.
Right.
So, I mean, recently, I mean, there's one that trickles in here or there, but there hasn't been anything updated since today for, I don't know, 6 or 8 months.
If they wanted them, I know you say Teespring, but like, would I go to the OTT? Is there a link you could put in the chat?
Yeah.
Like what? I'm confused of.
Texas Granny usually puts it in the chat, and then we have a 15% off thing. Texas Granny knows what it is. She can put it in there if she wants to. I don't want to do a complete hawking here of the. No,
it's okay. It's nice to have you. I had a bad day.
And Texas Granny, I will send you those files because Texas Granny's made stickers and posted them all around the United States in the past. So I haven't forgot about you. I will send them to you. They're just real big files. So, but that's it.
That's it. Good. Texas Granny. Everybody, if you didn't know, you may have known. I didn't know where to find it.
Yeah, Texas Granny has it. It's like Teespring, and it's under Thorium 230. I can't remember the name, but she always posts it in all of our chats. And
I mean, there's so many things that you guys could come up with. I'm serious. Besides T-shirts, because you've got such a huge catalog of shit you've done.
Right.
You know what I mean? And such a product that you're
it's hard for me to keep up between books and the movie and the accounting for the Screen Actors Guild and then, doing 4 shows a week. I pop up on other, it's just, So
Jim has to chip in some more here. We got to talk to Jim. He got to get in with it some more,
Well, and then of course, like his thing is he has the Rumble's thing's completely his, and the T-shirt stuff's completely mine. Like I don't take Jim's money to create the artwork. I just spend it all, So
but wait a minute, you guys still got a Rumble channel?
Yeah, we still have Rumble, and anything that comes into that goes, and I know this is going to really upset haters, but that goes 100% to Jim. Jim gets 100% of the Rumble.
So what's on Rumble? Are you putting new shows?
We haven't done a show there probably in 2 months, but Jim still gets money for it.
Oh, right. Okay, because of all the old shows. Okay, I understand now. Well,
I mean, it's making money. We're not even. Ooh, is he dead? That was a big hit.
Wait, who was dead?
This guy who just got hit in a football game.
Oh, okay. Is he dead? All right, Sundays are football. All right.
Yeah, sorry, I'm very distracted here. There you go. There's Texas Granny posting it. Thank you.
X, what do you think of that score on the Rams and the Bills?
Unreal. Super high scoring game. That guy from the Buffalo Bills, Allen, he had a receiving, rushing, and passing touchdown last week, and this week he has three. He set some other record this week. I can't remember what it is off the top of my head. That guy's unbelievable. But they lost. I took Buffalo, but then again, the other games that I did hit with the Steelers, that was a little bit more. So
I love
Yeah.
how Easy said turlet. Yeah, I love when Jim says that turlet. I don't know where the fuck. One day he goes, "Yeah, I grew up in Canada. That's where I got it from. Fucking turlet." I can't. You got
And
the
this
tongue
this
thing.
stuff too with Belvie. I mean, anybody could do shirts or do this. It's just kind of seasonal. There'll be a lot before Christmas, then it'll die.
Holidays and stuff.
Yeah, stuff like that.
No,
But
I think it's wonderful. I just didn't know really how it worked or that you even guys were doing it.
Oh yeah, we've been doing it for I think a year and a half.
I really think hats would people would look. Jim wears a hat. You wear a hat. I really think that hats. Crazy Brad has a hat. I really think a lot of people would purchase hats.
Yeah, originally I remember there was I think this goes back to YouTube, so it might even have been 2 years ago. It was Girl Ryan and Chanel, and they were both talking about it, and they both wanted to like host it for us, like do all the t-shirt stuff for us, and we're like, this could be a disaster. This, and this is
Right.
So we just have a company that does it. That's the easier way to do it.
Well, Girl Ryan, she got a new machine to make more t-shirts.
But we've seen, it was a good idea to do it this way because obviously Girl Ryan isn't trustworthy. We've seen Inky. Remember 2 years ago, Inky talking to Johnny about doing t-shirts. And I said right on the show, I was like, don't do it, Johnny. Just do it your own way. Take it out of their hands. Inky's not trustworthy. You just got to be able to control everything.
Yeah, especially when it comes to something like that. Your ideas, your shirts, your money, your whatever, everything you have to really do yourself.
Even if you're making less, let's say, Teespring takes a cut and you're making less, but you're not dealing with YouTube people. No offense to any YouTube people, but it takes it out of the hands of the people that are individual relationships, and this person's friends with this person. She moved 2 or 3 times, it seemed like. So that's not our problem.
We lost Leanne. What happened to Leanne? She was supposed to come back. Don't give me that
She's
bullshit.
in chat.
How do you make money with Spring Tree, with whatever that company you're using?
So you just create whatever design that you want. Whatever, let's say you have a Johnny Yarborough design, any kind of, you could technically make it in Canva. So, like you create the artwork for, or whatever the design is for your PayPal or Cash App, ringer when people pay money out to you or give you money. So you could take any of that and put it on a t-shirt. You could decide how big it's going to be. You could choose the color of the t-shirts that you want. You set the price. It shows you how much you'll make per t-shirt. And of course, you're going to get tax on it at the end of the year. But that's essentially it. You can, and there's other things. You could put them on stickers. You could put them on keychains. They got tons of products, so it doesn't have to be shirts.
I did buy.
And they do all the shipping and everything, so you don't have to worry about it. If somebody wants a small lady's t-shirt, and you chose that, and they do a return or shipping, you're completely out of it. You're just collecting the money.
Which is always fun.
Well, how much money are you collecting off of each item? Only a couple bucks or what?
Yeah, it's anywhere. It depends on what it is, but it's anywhere from like $5 to $12. It depends what it is.
Really? So I got Ben Boots then.
We don't make it very expensive. Like some people make shirts $35. We make them $25, and then we give a 15% off. So we're going to make less, but we want people to have them if they like us. So then I think they give you a discount if you want to buy them yourself for you to have as the creator or whatever.
Right. I think sweatshirts, like a sweatshirt. How many people like Jonelle? Oh, guess what?
We have those.
Morning to. Oh, okay. Sweatshirts like Mr. X.
Like we have a picture of We have a picture of Emma. You remember Emma and Kenny Hines and all that?
Oh,
we got a picture of Emma wearing a sweatshirt.
X. I'm talking about like you, like an X on a sweatshirt. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Sure.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we were talking about you today on Jonelle's because she wanted to know. We were talking about facial hair. So then it was just making me think you always got your mask on. It's like I know what you look like, but I really don't know what you look like. So
yes.
This was, you know what I'm saying. So that's why I was just clarifying, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, we were having a debate whether you would look good with a little like 5 o'clock shadow or not.
No, it looks the best for me when it's just shaved.
Shaved.
Because it looks like Joe. You ever seen the movie Joe Dirt where he's got like whiskers?
No,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, it looks like that. It looks bad.
It's like that one strangly hair on your pussy where you're like, fuck.
Yeah. And then now,
Damn.
you know, I'm just getting some in, and they're like gray.
Hey, MCF, how are you? Oh, yeah, and then you got to be careful. It's so nice to see you. I hope that Stormy's doing well, too.
Hey,
Yeah,
it's
and then when
good.
you start dyeing, like your beard and stuff, it could be really funky, wonky shit, too dark, too light. You look like a crazy person. But some men can handle it. But anyway, yeah, the mask on all the time. I just couldn't tell. But I think those sweatshirts would be so trucker hat and sweatshirts. That's it.
Yeah.
I'm loving it.
I'm trying to
Now,
see.
oh wait, go ahead. What?
I'm looking for something here now that you're saying that, but well, even though this isn't a sweatshirt, I'll show this to you real quick. Now
Uh-huh.
hold on one second here. I'm organizing things. Let me
Okay,
get some,
organized.
knock some things down. Whose show is this? It's Bell V show? I don't even know
Yeah.
where I'm at.
Yeah,
There you
yes.
There you go. There you go, Bell V. Now that's
Should've said
that's a long sleeve T-shirt, but a little something I made today. Just a basic,
that's
real,
nice.
and I know that's not, but it's not as complex as the artwork that we have done.
Right.
That, you know, I've made this artwork. I call it, you know, killing monsters or slaying bad guys or whatever. And it's just, you know, how they used to have during Christmas. They would they'd have those things, the little coins commemorate, you know, this Christmas with the Santa Claus coin. Remember they used to have those commercials, and then you get some coin and you'd really have nothing to do with it because I don't know, you put it on a shelf somewhere. Well, to commemorate the haters no showing, I have made these shirts.
Oh,
Slaying monsters, Jim punching them out, because that's what would have happened if they would have shown up in person. Except we just
Okay.
put it into a fictional situation.
I think you would sell more. Make hoodies, put X and N, put your Mr. X face on it, like you're a brand. You know, Jim's a brand. Put his funny faces that he does, and his hats and his bullshit, like you know his handicap hat, like you know, it's that kind of
What?
stuff.
How long did you when it says I'm over here now?
I'm over here now. Right. I guess, I mean, my attitude for this kind of stuff is, let me see if I can find it real quick. Where the hell did it go? Well, we got a bunch of things up there.
Where? I didn't see it. Oh, I was like, what are you talking about? Oh, and now some places I've purchased from a few creators, and the only one, and I hate to say it, the best fucking quality was Lincoln's. That fucking sweatshirt was top fucking notch. I forgot how much I paid for it, but it was well worth every fucking penny. And I think quality is important. You know, when you buy something and you wash it and it fucking shrinks.
Right. They have
You
those ones that
wanna-
are real cheap, like you get in Vegas. That's why they have a bunch of different types of T-shirts that you can choose, too. They got the ones 100% cotton. They got the heavy one. So I chose them all. And some reason I don't see one of them that I uploaded did not upload. So I'm going to have to go back and check that out. But
Okay, but yeah, hoodies are great, and especially in the wintertime, are Christmas gifts and people who, oh my God, I think it's fantastic. I know it's a lot of work. I'm just talking. But
no, it's all right. Yeah, it's well, first, the biggest work is getting the artwork done. I kind of like it where they're like, I mean, yeah, you could put Jim's face or something basic like the XNN one, but I like the artwork where it almost looks like an album cover. So that's
Right.
the kind of thing, you know, where it looks like a comic book cover or something like that. That's what I've tried to do with every single one, except for that XNN one.
Well,
but,
which I think is great though, because it's just like bold and it's right there.
Yep.
And your comic ones, I get it, but are you in them?
Yeah, there's a Mr. X one, sure.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's
I
what
think you need to have. I think you need to have the one of Jim where his face is in that little circle and he's like, "I'm over here now."
Yeah, that's actually from Johnny's show.
Yeah, I think
or
you need
no,
that
when
one.
he peeks to the side and he makes his faces, he's peeking to the side of a picture. And
Yes.
every time he fucking does that, I piss myself.
That's, you know what that's from? You ever seen that? What is it? The Warner Brothers cartoon where so that's all, folks.
yes. Yes.
That I took that and I just took that Warner Brothers thing and then with the time, what's it called? The God, I can't remember the name of it.
What do you
Looney Tunes.
Oh, Looney
Yeah.
Tunes.
Yeah, Looney Tunes. I'm forgetting all this different stuff. So many things going on in my brain. But and I just took the Looney Tunes part up, added that in, and put Jim in the middle, and then we were able to do it. Still Johnny's footage, but you know, if there's ever fair use, that's it.
I'm wondering, X. I'm wondering like what now I lost my train of thought. Fuck. Oh, what do you use to make your artwork?
So I have a guy who pencils it. Got a guy who does the color. Then we do either Photoshop or sometimes Canva. But for Photoshop for more,
Now,
higher end stuff, they're going to go on t-shirts.
Do you
What's that?
freehand? Do you freehand
No,
draw?
I draw a real shitty version. I tell the guys what they want, then I typically pay them, and then they draw like a comic book level
like
version.
a tattoo. Like we could
Yeah.
draw a tattoo, and then you go to the
Exactly.
artist.
Same thing.
Okay.
Then they have a guy who colors it. Then I take it to somebody else and they color it. And then I'll take it. Either I can do a little bit of Photoshop or I have somebody else. But I also have these things in Final Cut Pro. It's called Pixel Film Studios. And it's hundreds of horror movie fonts. So ones that look like they're in the swamp, or like the glowing ones for like, I don't know, ghosts or whatever. And then you're able to use that. And then in Photoshop, you can manipulate it a little bit, turn it around. And
Whatever got you? Let me read this. Sugar Plum said the JTT t-shirt I got is nice quality and it didn't shrink. So that's
There you
always good to hear. Dale said, Belle,
the
you
women's shirts, like the women's form-fitting shirts, that's the one that sells the most.
well, yeah, of course, because they want to look cute, Belle, you need a shirt that says I watched the Belle B show and all I got was this lousy shirt. I'm telling you.
It's not hard to do. It's actually pretty easy for anybody who wants to do it. It's just,
even if I sell one X, that met my goal right there. Just one merchandise. Hey, Lacey, I'm sorry, but I have a question. What got you into these gory movies and shit?
just kind of like what I was talking about with Traveling Fools the other night on one of these shows. Just, they have a lot of VHS only movies back in the day, the video rental stores, staying up late, the Showtime channels that would have like maybe the naughty movies. You remember they had those big satellite dishes and you'd look at them and you're like, oh, what's that movie? And there might be some TNA in it. And you're like, I want just the movies that were a little bit more off color that weren't mainstream.
So not as a child, you weren't into it?
Oh, yeah, I was into that. Yeah. I was watching
okay.
these kind of movies when I was like 6 or 7 years old.
Okay. And then, this is another question, because I had actually said it to Jim, and I don't care where you live. I know you travel back and forth, but it seems like you don't live full time in LA. If you want to do acting and all this kind of stuff, why don't you spend more time in LA, or you more like a writer?
Well, I produce all kinds of content. That's the truth. I don't do any one specific thing. Maybe that's probably some of if I only focused on one thing, maybe I would have done even more, but I probably put my hands in too many different little things, which has kept me alive. I do spend more time in LA than anywhere else, but there are certainly places in the United States that you could be successful at acting or stunts or whatever. And Georgia's a perfect example. New York's another example. I got buddies that I've known for decades that all they do is they're working stunt guys in New York. They've never even been to LA. They don't need to come here.
Right,
so
right.
It depends.
I was just curious about that because I got confused about something, and I was just like, well, this is the career he wants. You would think you would be more in the place, but like you said,
I am in the place, and really the overall thing is not. I look at acting as one part of it. It's overall is producing is what I do.
Producing. Okay,
that's what I could. So writing is an aspect of producing. You write a children's book, but then you got to learn the publishing. You got to make sure you get paid. Producing is also dealing with payroll. I'm dealing with payroll in the Screen Actors Guild right now. So, there's all these different things that go beyond acting. If I only just focused on acting, then you got to be dependent on if somebody's going to hire you or not. I rent out equipment. I heard Jim talking about a job that I had the other night. That job, I got a ton of equipment. Sometimes people rent it out off me. I take it to them and I make money. So there's a lot of things than just showing up and being a performance monkey. You know what I mean?
Well, when you, because I don't know. Tricky Nikki, we'll get to you in a minute, honey. I'm sorry. A producer, what is the difference? Like, what do you actually do? Like, I know what directors do. Is producing like putting it all together?
Yes. It's like to make is what it means. So a perfect example is I just saw something earlier today about Jay-Z and how him and P. Diddy might have hooked up with an underage girl. And I was like, man, I don't know if I've ever listened to a Jay-Z album. But he's a billionaire. I thought he was just a rapper. So I was like, how did this Jay-Z guy make $2.5 billion? Well, he has his own record label. Not only is he's not just a rapper. He's not a chameleonaire that came and went. He's got an energy drink and a vodka and an agency and everything, clothing line. So he produces all that. Now it's not just producing a motion picture or publishing a book or whatever or writing it. He's got his hands in everything, and I think that that's what the most successful people do.
So you could produce things for Mr. X. Like, I don't know how much you've done, but seriously, it's such a brand that, like, I think you could make things and make it.
It's one of the things that I do, but I do that more because I have a good time with Jim doing it. That's the main reason. There's also a black guy out there. His name is, I don't know if you know who Byron James is.
I've heard of the name.
He's a stand-up comedian. I met him one time. Not an ultra successful stand-up comedian, but he bought a television network and bought like the Travel Channel and a bunch of other ones and just started becoming more of a producer and almost like a TV mogul like Tyler Perry. I mean, Tyler Perry just doesn't dress up as Medea. He owns the entire studio. You know what I mean?
Right.
So what happens with this Brian James, I think that's his name, McDonald's didn't want to advertise because he was one of the few black network executives. But he started as a stand-up comedian. He sued him and won a ton of money. So it's like, how did this guy get his money? And sometimes it's not anything. It's just the fact that he had that conglomerate and he was in the right place at the right time. He got fucked over and he cashed in.
Right. Right. Okay. Well, yeah. Listen, we're learning a lot here. Belle, I need.
Well, you're asking the questions there. That's the answers. So
I
think the hardest thing to do is just be a performer, where you're only a performer and you come in and out and you're dependent on people hiring you. You got to be really good to do that.
No, don't get it wrong. I am asking you questions. And I've always said this. I love the fact that I'll ask you questions. It doesn't matter what it is, you answer them. What about directing?
Yeah, I've done that too. Sure, but I do it out of necessity. Not because I would prefer to hire a director, but I do it out of necessity. I have the ability over the years to do every position now. Like I can do sound design to an extent. I can record sound location. I can run a camera. I could do everything.
Right. Okay.
But I shouldn't. It's pretty stupid to do that.
Well, maybe you're at an age you have so much time ahead of you.
It'd be like this. I always explain it like this, and then I'll shut up about it. Or you can ask me questions. I'll continue to talk. But imagine owning a mom and pop pizza place, and part of it's like you got to market the pizza. Where are you going to get the boxes at? How are you going to see? But Jim wants to come in there and just make the pizzas, and he's got this favorite pepperoni pizza. In fact, it's not a pepperoni pizza. It's his favorite anchovy pizza that pisses people off.
Right.
But sometimes it does really good, but this small group likes it. But I'm like, Jim, if we have pepperoni and sausage and do breadsticks, there's other things we can do. So that's kind of part of it. You can't just make the pizza and only hope you got to have chicken wings.
Right. I agree.
You got to do a lot of different things. And I'm not saying Jim is that one-dimensional, but I'm just using that as kind of an example of kind of how I look at it.
But if you're saying that maybe right now your hands are in too many things, maybe you might narrow it down a bit as you get older and more interested in maybe two areas that are really, really, that you don't have to be doing all this extra stuff and really focus on, because I'm sure you don't love all the extra stuff. You want to focus on what you really love doing.
Right. That's right. And I have, as I've gotten older. Yeah. Right. But some of it is learning, if you got the benefits of having parents in it, and, I have the benefit of having great parents, but they weren't in this specific thing. They're creative themselves, but they're not like this. And it's just something different. So, it took decades to learn it. Now, I know haters will say, well, that book's not selling anything. It's in Barnes and Noble. It's probably selling to somebody right now,
It's more than us.
Well, hey, Mr. X, we got a question to ask you real quick, Mr. X.
Sure.
When did Mr. X premiere? What year? How long ago?
Oh, geez. I've been doing Mr. X, I think before 2007. So there used to be when Jim was doing, the Eastern Indoor Football League, the one that was based out of Ohio, that a lot of haters found the information about and still talk to this day. he had a team called the Mahoning Valley Hitmen, but Jim owned the entire league. We used to go on a lot of radio shows and sports radio shows and all that. And this is why we have those hardcore pranks going back 2006, 2007. So I know I was doing it back then. Then we had our own show. And the focus was always that it was Jim's show, and then I would just help him. So I would just be Mr. X and Jim would be Jim. So that's so I don't know, maybe even before that. But I think I started calling it, Mr. X as far back as 2007. I used to go on
didn't know
shows.
You had X that long. I really
Oh,
didn't know.
yeah.
Wow.
Jim and I
this was
were
made
doing
up.
podcasts and stuff like that before 2010.
So you did
Holy
podcasts
shit.
back then. Okay.
Oh, yeah. It was called
Oh, yeah.
Netcast.
Wow.
That's how we have all those hardcore pranks.
I really didn't know all that. I thought just like in the last few years you came up with it and it was with Jim. Like I had no fucking clue. Wow, thank you for sharing that.
You guys see what's
Can
up?
I ask Mr. X a question?
Sure.
Yeah.
LB?
Ooh, Tricky Dicky, what's up, man?
Was that you that burped a while ago?
It wasn't me, no.
That's tricky.
It wasn't me.
I didn't-
I was
I
trying to
didn't burp. I'm drinking
It was Johnny.
coffee right now.
There you go.
But anyways.
Hey, why are you
My
telling on me for
question-
crazy
My
brat?
question for Jim would be, do you really only like anchovies?
What?
Well, I'm not Jim, but I don't know. I just use that as an excuse, or as not an excuse, but as probably a bad example, and as an excuse to bury Jim too much.
How much did
Oh,
you
okay.
smoke? I love it. That was a stoned question. And I
Well,
love it.
I've smoked quite a bit. I guess not obviously enough to know the truth.
Okay. Yeah, no, I know. When you smoke enough, you'll get to the truth. Oh, isn't that funny?
All right, I
Hey,
know
Bill,
you're not a Jim, Mr. X, but my point
All right,
is,
Johnny.
does Jim only like anchovies?
That's right. No,
I gotta
I
get Bill.
don't think he likes anchovies.
All
I
right,
just use
love
that.
you,
Thank
Johnny.
you.
See you
And
soon.
by the
Yeah.
way, homegrown. I gotta say one more thing, please. Homegrown.
Keep
I'm
going, don't
sorry. I'm sorry for your Texas Longhorns, bro. I was rooting for them. Fuck Georgia, by the way.
Right. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. We're not dead yet.
Lacey.
I like the backdrop this guy's got.
Lacey, I know it's all
Hey.
Okay.
It's an animated
hello.
drop.
I was
Yeah.
asking 24 questions.
Is that a backdrop or is that a real window?
Looks like real window to me.
Fuck.
Yeah, it looks wonderful.
Is that real? It looks like a cartoon outside or something.
No, wait a
Oh.
minute.
Yeah,
Wait a minute.
gingerbread
I
house.
need him to show me the outside of that window to feel comfortable with
No.
him here.
No,
No,
that's
that's some kind of a digital screen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a screen. Do they call it like a green screen? What is that, right? Or something?
Yeah, it's
I
either
have
green
no
or
idea.
blue.
Green or blue? I don't know. Where did he go?
Probably green.
He got excited and then he left. Okay, so any questions for X? This is
Yeah, well, what is this, a Q&A here? I didn't realize it was, Sunday night Q&A here, but okay, sure.
Wait, Mel, have you seriously not heard all this stuff over the last several years? Because most of us have. Tessie, really? No, everybody thinks I'm all over watching fucking YouTube and this and that. No, I don't. So
I mean,
didn't
if
know.
you go into those hardcore pranks, you can even hear our voices are a little bit different. That's how long ago it was. I mean, how
Younger
long?
voices.
17 years ago? I mean, geez, oh man.
So, and Crazy Brat could back me up. That is the 100% truth. I don't know half the shit. If I ask it, I really don't know it. So,
That's okay.
and no, it's good to talk about because I'm sure I'm not the only one.
Well, and here's one thing I was going to mention too. I think the reason we chose Teespring is when you get monetized on YouTube, that's the one that links to YouTube. So I think that's why we chose it. You know how you can it shows like the different items. So anybody who's got a YouTube channel that's monetized, that's how you link it to it. I'm pretty sure Blurty Laundry is another one, but I think Teespring was the main one. At least it used to be a couple years ago.
I wonder why, wherever you get it from, why you can't link it to YouTube. That's so weird, isn't it?
It's just whatever they use. I don't know. Is YouTube's owned by Google, so maybe they have some of their hands into Teespring or something.
Oh,
I mean, they're going to use their own companies. Very easy now, 90. It's extremely easy, and it depends on where you're at. But I mean, that's like one phone call essentially.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna assume when you're easy or difficult is it to become an extra in a movie? Yeah, well, of course, when you're getting like a role, that's gonna be harder.
Well, yeah, speaking of principal roles, easy. I'll give you an example. So any book that you read about acting, they'll tell you the first thing that you do when you get into Los Angeles is go to a place called Central Casting. You ever heard that term? He looks like somebody straight out of Central Casting. Well, there's a place down in Burbank, and you sign up for it. It could be union, it could be non-union, it doesn't matter. And they will send you out on stuff as an extra, even if you have no experience, just dependent on what you look like and what your age is, what your gender is.
That's
And if
pretty
they-
cool.
Yeah. So
And you
it's
landed on. What made you want
very
to get
easy to
into
do.
acting?
What's that?
What made you want to get into the acting?
I enjoy storytelling, and I love movies. I love the process of making movies. It seems like a way. It's kind of like a team sport. It's not you by yourself. You have a bunch of people that you're dependent on, and if everybody does well, you can make something great. I also like the fact that if you work at a Walmart, you can't really go back and say, what did I do on December 3rd in 2022? Right. But you could go back and say, how did I get better? How did we do this? Or if maybe you got one day right, the best day ever then, and you never were better than that one day,
Right,
so
right.
all that stuff kind of comes into play, but it reminds me in a way of a sports team.
Yeah, no, well, when you explain it like that, it does.
So, but I love the storytelling aspect. That's why I like doing more of the, like the QVC show that we did instead of stuff where we just pro wrestling trash talk against haters. I mean, I could do that too, but it kind of gets boring.
You back away from that, and that's not your gig. Like you're mentally, you're just like, this is all bullshit.
Well, I mean, I already did everything I was going to do. What do I got to keep? It's
right.
Like doing the same thing over again and like say the same things over again, but am I going to show up there again? I mean, it's just ridiculous. So I try to think of different things that people who watch us, here's an example. Blue Diamond's sitting there somewhere, right? She's probably not able to go out of the house. I mean, anybody can watch Santa Monica videos on YouTube, probably better produced than I do, but they can't watch them from our point of view with our flavor on it. You know what I mean? So that we do that for people like her, and hopefully something funny happens or fun happens. We could cut it all together and have a good time,
Right.
Like I give you an example, like Lacey H told me about that store in New Orleans, and I could have gone to it, but it would be interesting if Lacey H went to it because we know Lacey H and she's from that area. Just like it would be interesting to see Johnny go to a carnival because we know Johnny and he worked in a carnival. I mean, it'd be interesting to see you go on a subway.
Makes sense. Yeah, it'd be, well, you've never been to New York. If I went and did something, you've always said go.
Right, but it would be interesting. It would be interesting of us going with you. Like I could watch subway videos anytime, but we want to go with you. That's what makes it the difference, I think.
Right. Oh no, I agree with that 100. Oh my God, imagine if like we could meet up and do. Well, maybe we could. Not imagine.
No,
but
you don't need me.
If you listen, I was close to you. You didn't even come to the gate. I was waiting for you at the gate.
Oh, you were there.
Yeah, I was there, and you weren't.
Not even in town.
Probably not. You were probably countries away. So no, that I think is so fucking cool, and you get to have the experience with the person who knows it so well. That's what it is. Yeah,
and if they're having fun and you're having fun and they're into it, and then other people, and then anything can happen. Like, see, that's the thing about these Vegas slot machine videos that I watch. It's already recorded. I almost find myself skipping to them getting the jackpot or them getting into the bonus game. I want to see somebody walk up to them and spill a drink on them. A perfect example is that Robbie show. When Robbie got drunk, he dressed up as Spider-Man. He went through. Somebody told me they saw that on TikTok the other day, which we didn't give permission for that.
Yeah.
Robbie goes to a hamburger place. What was it called? Jack in the Box. Takes the banana out of his pants and has them put it into a shake. That's not anything that anybody can write.
Right.
And it's live. And is he going to get beat up by somebody? Is he going to fall off the scooter? That's what people like.
Well, he had that homeless guy chasing him on his scooter.
Yes, that was my favorite part.
Yes.
That was my favorite part. He goes, oh, we lost Lacey.
We lost Lacey.
Come back. Whatever happened to him, by the way? Do we know?
he got kind of weird towards the beginning of the OTT. Then he became a hater. Then Jim started talking to him. Then him and his boyfriend broke up. His dog died. Little
Oh,
dog that everybody liked. And then Jim was going to work on something with him, but then he couldn't trust him. I think Jim talked to him last, but Jim pranked his boyfriend one time. He's one of these people that's not 100% mentally stable.
oh no, I could definitely tell. I think now that you said that to me, there was a video or something he had. Oh, there she is. Good.
Yes.
He had up or some shit, and he did not, and it was after the breakup with the boy. He did not. He looked, something was way.
He was like manic. It was, I don't know. He thought he
And
was going to be
imagine,
killed.
Bill, imagine if I had him running the OTT, and he went through an episode,
Right.
kind of like BJ. It was a different scenario with BJ, but they go through life, and I've just dealt with this after 6 months. Something in their life changes. Well, I end up doing it anyway.
Right.
I couldn't pay him what he's worth, so it's got to be slower.
And that's fine, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't the turtle? What is that thing? Turtle wins the race. It's a good thing or some shit.
Yes. I know that. Here's how I know we're doing pretty well. There is 3 or 4 hater shows continuously talking about us. That's all they do. They don't have anything else. They just talk about us. And sometimes I'll turn on Janelle and I'll count down from 30. And in 30 seconds, she'll be talking about me or Jim.
Right.
Great.
I know.
No, I don't even have to go on anymore.
Right. It's so
Somebody's doing something right. I don't know.
You know, I respect how you think of every aspect of the game when it comes down to it. You're not just focused on one point. You ain't focused on just the camera, the view. You're focused on audio. You're focused on people you bring on, and what you do. Yeah. And that pisses people off that you're focusing in on every little aspect. So don't let people hold that shit against you, and fuck those other channels for doing so.
Well, they're actually helping us, but I appreciate you saying that. But yeah, I agree with you, and I do think I've kind of pushed Jim get better audio, get better lighting, but I don't know if he needs it with the way that he does it. So
right.
Those are all conversations we've had, but
no, but like even the puppet shows and shit like that, like Tricky loves that shit. So
Oh, you're like, okay. Yeah, we did a puppet thing last night with that girl that did you guys send her from Homegrowns, that Noelle girl? Did you send her over to us?
Yes.
No, Noelle is, but I never sent her there. No.
You guys dropped her off on us?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
he would have came from Cowboys Legends channel or Professors or somebody like that. But
You
I
know
never
her?
sent her here.
Oh.
No, I met her like twice. She's kind of fucking weird.
Noelle came. She was on our channel. Then we told her to go over there to.
I don't know who she is. I gotta meet this one.
She's 24. She's special needs.
She's
yeah.
really young, but
Is she a troll?
No, she's
well,
really
yeah,
like it.
in a way, but she's not a. Yeah, she's a real troll. That's her normal way. You're right.
She's
Oh.
a natural troll.
Okay.
That's her normal way. She don't know to be any
Vegas,
different.
I heard
So
you.
when he
That's gonna-
says slow, he's not lying.
Yeah, she's definitely slow, but I don't think she's a bad person. But then she'll just get moody and she'll get scared about things and say,
And she
"Don't."
told you fuck off, didn't she?
Yeah, she's
She's
not
not-
lying. And I'm like, I was
There's
trying to
something
be nice,
different.
but-
Just put it that way. Not to be harshly mean. There's just something different.
And then
okay?
she
And
asked
she's
Joe
younger, and
no.
she makes decisions where she shouldn't make. Like she broke up with her boyfriend and started dating a black guy. I heard, and I'm like, what? What's going on here?
Yeah.
And then she's going out with a new man the very next week, and I'm like, okay. I've
Well,
heard
she
enough.
asked Jonelle if Jonelle was special needs.
She did?
Yes.
Trying to make a friend.
Yeah, we said yeah.
But yeah, she's just a natural troll,
No, we
like
don't know our clients.
Mr. X said.
Is she nasty?
Well,
I
No, not at
no,
all.
No.
she's not.
Oh,
She's not
oh.
a bad person, Val. She's not a bad person. It's just
Okay, I'm glad
like
you
you
know
don't
it.
know what to expect sometimes. It's weird.
I love it. I can't
Well,
wait
I
to
think
meet her.
Mr. X, didn't she tell you? Didn't she say, Mr. X, fuck you?
Yeah.
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 You can add Tourette's into the whole
My kinda girl.
conversation.
She's 24, but it feels like I'm talking to an 8-year-old.
Right.
Right.
And I'm not saying that to be mean or anything like that. And very mood swingy,
Yeah.
if that's a word.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know, she's hot and cold.
Right.
But you know how it is. The stuff was with us, Belvie. I don't want to make some special needs girl cry by accident. Some hater clips it and they look.
Right.
Oh,
What a
Right.
treat.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
a
You know.
piece of shit. Yeah, I know what you mean.
I know. It's like Christine when she had her moment. You know, I didn't want people to get crazy because Jim didn't do anything. You know, he wasn't.
Everybody
trying
has
to
their
be
moment.
mean to her, right? And I hope they got in touch with each other because she actually emailed me for his number, and I gave her the number. I hope they, and I told Jim, I hope they get together. I think it'll be cool. Well, you'll be there too, I'm assuming.
Who is it? Christy? Who is she?
Christine. You know, Christina was on my panel that when Jim rang
Furtado.
the phone, it was like she went into a seizure.
No, I don't remember that. The only person I remember
She's
having a
like
seizure is
Noelle.
Crystal Ann.
They're accusing
Like
Jim of
Noelle.
that. The haters are accusing him.
Bellavi, hey, Belle, did you see Jonelle's comment?
Yes,
Okay.
I did. I said thank you, and I put it. I texted her. I texted
Oh,
you,
okay.
Janelle. And I said thank you. I highlighted it. Yeah. So she's in the category of Noelle. X.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she got very startled. She was very. Jim scared her at first, I believe, because she started, and then he brought out his fake phone, and when it rang, literally, I thought she was having a seizure. The poor thing was shaking, and then Jim felt so bad, and you know, he got to talk to her again on a show, and she got more comfortable with him. You know, we said he does this to all of us, and that's when he brought out the puppet and then a knife, and I was like, oh God, but she made it through. She did.
That's all they can do.
God.
Hey, girl, Ryan.
Yeah, girl Ryan's a troll. See, a comment like that—that's a troll comment. No, what I said, girl
Yeah,
Ryan,
I
Yeah.
had
She's
to
a
put
20
her in timeout for a
she's
minute.
a 24-year-old girl.
As
Here's a girl
soon
Ryan.
as soon as you bring up 8 years, that's a timeout offense right there.
Well,
I don't
here's
care
what I
what you're
said. I said she's a 24-year-old girl, but it sounds like she has the brain of an 8-year-old. Now, here's the
There's
thing:
nothing wrong with
she's
that.
coming up. She is 24. I mean,
Nothing
girl
wrong with
Ryan, if you want to
that.
accuse anybody of anything, why don't you go talk about Fumble Nuts dating a 15-year-old, marrying her when he was 16. She was 16. And here's the crazy thing about all this, girl Ryan. Those are all your pals now. I never beat anybody up. I never beat a woman up. Those are your friends now. So, I mean, I think you should go. By the way, I think probably Noelle's got a high school diploma. What does Fumble Nuts have? Just saying. I mean, if that girl came through high school, why didn't Fumble Nuts? Those are the questions you should be asking. But no, I talk to an adult the way I talk to any adult.
And I mean, how late you gotta be, girl Ryan, to actually come in here and troll? Like he said that 5 minutes ago. Like you're a little slow too, I guess.
Definitely affected by the situation that happened in
You're a
your life.
little slow too, I guess. Tricky.
We got a lot of mental cases out there.
Well, hey, I ain't gonna let somebody fuck with my friends.
Thank you.
I tell you who
I
I want to
always
get on my
respect
panel.
JTV.
I want to get John
There
L.,
he is. Jim's here.
Noel, Jake Hudson, and Christine all on the panel. I'd pay money to have them there. Just
Have
to-
them all come over.
Here's
Yeah.
what
That
they're
would be
looking for,
great.
homegrown. There
What's
was an
that?
interview Jim did where he was talking about Adventures with Purpose. He was on a black ladies panel, and he was quoting what Adventures of Purpose said to him. And Jim was saying how Adventures of Purpose was a P3 way before this all ever happened. They take the clip of that and they say, look what Jim is saying. That's exactly what Girl Ryan tries to do out of context. And that's why you block her and you don't have her part of any chat.
I'm not
Just
gonna
literally-
lie, I love Adventures with Purpose with Jared and all them.
Ooh,
I love
Jared,
that show.
he R'd his sister and cousin when they were little
I know
girls.
what he did, but I'm talking about Doug.
The
That's
other
the
Oh,
guy I
Doug's not
follow.
with him. Yeah,
I
Doug's
know
not
he
with
left.
him.
He left.
Yeah,
shouldn't
good for
suffer.
him.
But I love the purpose of Adventures with Purpose. That's
Right.
what I'm gonna say. When it comes to saving people and rescuing them, I agree with that.
Hold on,
What
hold on,
Jared
hold on,
did, that motherfucker should be in prison.
hold on, asshole. They don't save anybody. Everybody they find's dead. The fuck you talking about? Get rid of this fucking fool.
He fined and fined.
What kind of retard
You
is
know
this?
they don't save
Intelligence
anybody,
out
but
the
they
fucking dude.
give some closure.
Oh God.
Fuck,
Yeah,
he
if
says,
it's on
I'd give
camera.
you some fucking closure. Go eat a fucking burger. What do you weigh? 120? Are you an adult?
I
Oh
weigh a
my
little
God!
bit
Did you
over
not
that.
take your medication
Holy
today?
fuck. How old is this guy? 9?
Tricky's
Oh my-
fine. He's good.
I'm
Look at his
older-
beautiful
I'm older
window.
than 8, so yeah, 9.
All right,
I'm 9 years
How old
old.
is your
Here,
brain?
yes,
That's the
I understand.
question.
I didn't know you had HIV.
No, you don't
He was
realize.
9
I
years.
know how he does it. I figured him out.
To the relatives.
I'm not gonna allow him to get to me. Come on.
Listen, here's what we got to talk about, guys. I want to come up here. First of all, what the fuck?
Cheers.
What is Girl Ryan doing in here? Because I
Hey,
told Girl.
two fries.
Hey, how's everybody doing?
Yes.
Hey,
Hey, my friend.
I
Hey,
don't
two
know.
fries.
Ryan
What's up,
just
Noni?
came in.
What is two fries at the southern border?
I don't have that
Yeah.
much time left. I'm at the southern border. I'm about to get deported.
What can
Wall
we
up
help you
there.
with?
Yeah.
Tape it. We want to see it. Tape
That's what I'm trying
everything.
to do. See, look, there goes the lights right there. There goes the wall.
Border patrol.
Well, Trump's gonna be in January, so you better
But I don't-
figure it out soon.
Gotta figure, that's what I'm trying to tell you. I only have so much time to figure this shit out, and I'm right now. And
So
I'm
nice to see you, fries.
No, I put
Hey.
a little something up. Can you pull that up, please? This is for two fries. 43 days, my friend.
yeah.
43 days. Yeah, and you'll be over the fucking wall.
That's right.
Counting it
and-
down.
43 days right there, ladies and gentlemen.
My
There we
time
go.
is
I'm
coming.
very excited because I'm telling
have-
you what, I've already started to make a list, and I'm calling ICE on everybody who even looks darker than a paper bag.
Yep.
Oh my God.
There's gonna be a bounty on anybody with a tan for sure.
Yeah, I'm at my wit's end right now. I don't know what to do. I came up here. I came up here for help. I don't know if y'all can
Hey,
help.
Fries, I could try to hide you here in Michigan, but with all the white snow, I don't think you'd survive very
That's
long.
the problem right there. There's too much snow over there. Gotta stick to what I know.
Just hide right on panel. Nobody will ever find you.
That's the problem.
Got a white
Jim
kid.
Terry already found me. Jim Terry already found me.
You know what I'm
Jim
looking
Terry-
for, guys?
Jim
You know what
Terry
I'm
was looking for me for a while.
even more than illegal Mexicans. And I'm telling you what, this is huge, and this is worth more than any illegal Mexican, is the emails that Easy Now 90 got from Betty Hayward about the nudes. Hey, Easy, when are you going to release those, asshole?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
easy.
usually release those. Now, Jim, there
I
is
hope
some
they
news coming
fucking
out.
deport
About,
me.
did you
Yes,
hear
Jeff.
about this Elon Musk thing?
No.
What's happening?
He's going to be in part of some kind of committee that's going to be cutting governmental spending. And this isn't a joke. This is what I read. And one of the things they want to cut is the LA to Vegas train.
Wow.
Yeah, that's fucking stupid. I mean, people are getting shot in the back over stuff like this. That better not happen. You know what I mean? Not suggesting anything. I'm just saying. I need another way to get to Vegas.
I can't. Fries.
What's
Oh, it's
Girl
not-
Ryan doing in here? What was she doing? Was she in here
She
talking
just came
shit?
in. She just came in
Yeah.
and she said something, and Crazy Brad timed her out, and X picked up on it. I seen it after X said something, and then
Rarely would you see me go into Twin Mamas or
right,
Bumble Nuts' chat and say something, unless it's like, hey, you got 25 people and Johnny's got 150. You know, I rarely do that. That's all these people do. They're watching from the bushes. It's fine. They can do what
she
they want.
said she said she was making a joke. I don't know.
I got banned from Twin Mamas. I got banned from all those communities. I'm not sure why.
So was I right today, or was I right today? Watcher Crazy did a nice, 2-hour show with Salty Pancakes as a co-host. I mean, I told you people, I try to tell fuckers like Leanne and all these people, she's not in bed with him. They're not doing anything. Yeah, right. We just outed it 3
This
months
dude-
ago.
Hey, Jim, you almost made me spit my coffee out all over my computer. You need to slow down a bit.
Yeah, you need to go eat a fucking cheeseburger, dude. What do you weigh?
Yeah, what is you
Are
smoking a
you an
glass?
adult? I got
Oh my
puppets that weigh
God.
more than you. Are you a man?
Jim, I can't.
He's
You gotta
actually
hit
an
the
ex,
backdrop, though.
he's actually an ex-military vet.
Hey,
I don't
Jim,
give a
Jim,
fuck. He didn't go to the mess hall?
He bench presses 2 gym
I
terries
just
on
want
each side.
you to know, Tricky loves you, Jim.
Good. Listen,
Jim,
you,
Tricky
my
loves
Cash
you.
App.
No matter what you
Show me,
say
don't
to me,
tell
I'm always gonna care about you.
Show me, don't tell me. There's
All
my
right.
Cash App.
Yeah.
He's all about the money.
And
He's
she'll
all about the
leave
paycheck.
Yeah. You'll get like a $2 Cash App every year, maybe. Tricky. But hey, if that's enough
No,
for
I
you
think
to
he's
love
talking to Jonelle.
me, Jim.
Oh,
Tricky
okay,
looks
I
like the
didn't
coach
know
of the Dolphins a little bit.
I like
Jonelle-
how you guys
Jonelle
think you
said she
can
was
really
leaving like
come
10
at
minutes
me.
ago.
Like, you guys don't.
No, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. That guy's a good coach.
I feel much more comfortable now that number 2 with Fries is on panel.
We love
Thank
him.
you, Belby.
I
I love fries.
I don't know who said that, but thanks.
That
You're
was
welcome.
Tricky.
Is that a real background you have? What is that?
Now I know you're real.
I've always been real. I'm one of the real. Listen to this.
Fries
I
is
get
my
it,
right
I get it.
hand man. Put it
Listen
that
to
way.
it. Listen, I love it.
I understand there's all these people on panel, but I'm the only one real one here.
Right.
And those are
That
facts.
is
I don't
true.
have to prove it. They know it.
That's only really legal.
Yeah. Hey, listen. Again, my time is cut short. I got to keep it short and swift.
That was
Make the best of it.
Yeah, got to make the best
You're
with
on
what
your
I got.
ass.
I'll be gone. I won't even have to deal with you people anymore.
What
How
makes
does
you real?
that-
How does that make you? What does that entail?
No, I wouldn't have to deal with you guys anymore. That's a good thing.
Oh, okay.
Once I'm in Mexico, and that's it.
Let me ask you guys, how does Mexico elect a woman president when they don't even let Mexican women drive in that country?
Yeah, they do. It's 2025. We're heading into 2025. I get it. The United States wasn't ready for a female president, but other countries are. But the
Are
day
you
that the
trying
United
to
States,
say you'd rather live in Mexico than America?
that's just his what is that called when you got a side to you, the misogynistic side popping out.
I hear Mexico City's pretty nice. I wouldn't want to live down there, but I hear it's nice.
Oh, I wouldn't want to live in Mexico either.
I
have
hear
no
if
choice.
you go anywhere near the beach, you get murdered down there. Like, they'll just kill you.
There are no stray chickens or dogs or cats in Cozumel.
I heard there's a lot of bad shit. Yeah, that goes. I don't know everything, but I'd be scared.
Like, especially if you're an American citizen there, like, you're good as dead. Don't go there.
I know somebody. I know somebody who recently got back from the West Coast, right near Mexico, and they got a haircut out there.
Who? I know who that is.
Oh, what was that? Somebody died?
You think it's bad? Wait till you see the haircuts they're giving on the West Coast.
Yeah. You should see, hey, Prize.
Belle V went
show
out
us
there and
your
looked
hair.
like Belle V. Belle V
Please.
came back looked like Bert V.
I love his hair, dude.
Velma.
Prize be looking like Razor Ramon, you know.
Yeah, Billy V.
See, that's the dick part of me. The pussy part's Bellamy. The dick part is
Oh,
yeah.
God.
Tricky said something. I don't know. I forgot. No, because I got my hair did different, Tricky. A lot different from what it was before.
I
Somebody
didn't
cut it
say
before.
anything.
What's the difference between Tricky and Traveling Fools? They're virtually the same guy, but what's the one glaring difference?
Really? You think so?
A dead kid.
Oh.
What'd he say? I didn't. You
Oh.
went in and out.
Jim.
I missed it. Don't say it again, I guess. I don't know.
How about just enlighten us? Just tell us the difference.
I did. Easy.
So who had a dead kid? I didn't. So
Yeah.
Difference is
God.
Tricky doesn't date Asians.
This is why people are threatening to kill me.
I had all three of my kids with the same one.
Why would you talk about somebody's dead kid anyways?
Yeah, that's kind of wrong, Jim.
It's not wrong. It's just why bring it up, you know?
Yeah.
Must be all these illegal narcotics I'm smoking while I'm on panel.
Yeah, apparently.
I mean, hey, Jim. I mean, it feels right? And by the way, in Michigan, marijuana is legal, so you can suck my nuts and go
Right.
Lions.
And wherever you're at, it looks like sandwiches are illegal.
Yeah,
Suck
Jim,
my
Jim,
nuts.
I got you, bro.
Isn't one hit of weed enough? Do you need to keep hitting it? Like, I don't understand this. Like, is it like a cigarette? You just keep going, or
Now it's Mr. X after my ass. Do you get
no?
this
I'm
shit
just
that's
I'm
going
having a
on here
problem
right
with
now?
this. I understand it because I never smoked weed in my life. Like, I'm not shit talking you. I'm just curious. Like, do you keep smoking it all day?
I'm telling you right now. Like, if you want to hit Tricky, he'll give you one.
No, I don't do drugs.
Oh, okay.
He just
Okay.
wants to know.
Okay, yeah, I bet you don't. I bet you don't, Mr. X. And by the
No.
way, Mr. X, let me know when Jim comes back because I'd like to talk to him.
He's right in the middle. He's right here.
Here's the thing. Bell's
Secretary.
come out of rehab, and homegrown.
Hey, homegrown, isn't this shit funny? Isn't it funny?
Only to stone people.
Hey, homegrown. I looked at Texas in the
Good night,
playoffs. They got an
guys.
easy route. It's going to be them and Oregon as far as who goes to the title game. I think they can get to the championship game pretty easy.
Hey, Bellevue, these guys.
You think they have to go through Georgia first before Oregon?
I don't think Georgia's in their bracket.
Okay. Wow. Yeah, they play Clemson first, and then the winner of that game
Yeah, I
plays.
mean, come on. I mean,
Arizona
they're
State.
going. Then they go to where? Boise?
No, Arizona State.
Yeah, give me a break. They're gonna walk through those teams.
I hope, but we're not going to do shit with
They'll be in the title. It's either. I mean, the real tough test will be when it gets down to them in Oregon in the semifinals. If Oregon makes it there, you know,
Did you say Horrigan?
Oregon,
Horrigan. H-O-R?
Oregon.
Horrigan.
I don't think Oregon's that
Oregon.
good in the Big Ten.
Oregon. Okay.
I know
thought he said
Oregon's
Oregon.
number one.
I thought he was
No,
saying
Oregon.
Oregon.
Like
I don't
Oregon.
understand his accent sometimes.
Portland, Oregon.
You want?
Yeah.
Leave me
Portland,
alone,
Oregon.
Tricky.
Jim,
Leave me alone.
Yeah, I
do you know why they keep Sarkisian's keeping Quinn Ewers in as quarterback instead of Arch Manning?
At this point, I don't know why.
Because of the NIL and the he does Dr. Pepper commercials and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if if he pulls them out, then Dr. Pepper says, "Okay, we're not gonna pay any of your players anymore, so don't come back at us." So
Well, I'll tell you what. Manning should have transferred, but
I agree.
Well,
he was behind Ewers. Like, he should have transferred. He would have
I
done
think
better somewhere else.
I think his grandfather wants him to take his time. I don't think he wants him to rush. So
Did Jim freeze?
Yeah.
no, I'm here. Hey, easy now. Why don't you send those emails over to Bell before you fucking run out of here? By the way,
Have a good night, Easy. Sleep well.
did you guys hear what happened to Miss T?
Well,
No,
God,
Easy.
what?
So I guess she fell asleep a couple of weeks back, and one of her arms while she was sleeping crushed her.
Oh God.
Jesus Christ.
How in the hell does that happen unless, like, you're.
You obviously haven't seen her arms.
I mean, that's devastating.
Devastating.
Okay, wait, we have something.
I got a little something for you, Bell, and this is for Jim and home. That seems like that would be a great time to be out in Vegas. Look at all those games. I wonder if somebody's going to be out in Vegas during that time frame. We'll
I don't know
see.
anybody.
I don't know anybody.
All that college football, all that NFL. It's like there's a game every 5 minutes.
Jim, I don't know. Fucking get that was funny.
Can I tell you guys something? I hate Tricky.
What? What? Oh, it's because he walked away.
I just hate him. I just hope I hope he gets in a car accident and is paralyzed from the chest down and can only have slight movement in his arm.
What did he do to you, Jim? What? What? I just offended you with this. What did this man do to you?
Well, first of all, he looks like he's living in an elf village in North Pole right there. Look at his backdrop. I mean, that's enough for me to hate him. Look at Homegrown's background. He's got a giant screen TV with a game on, cigarettes, beers. This guy's got fucking Elf back, the background from the movie Elf.
I'm not done yet either.
Yeah.
Good
Tell me
answer.
this guy doesn't have a stack of DVDs with other ages on it?
I don't have any DVDs.
God.
I don't.
No,
Well,
I'm
I'll
talking
take
about
it.
Tricky.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that is funny.
See
Holy
how
shit.
it says
Poor
his name is
Tricky.
Tricky 211?
It's Tricky Mickey.
Yeah, Tricky 211. Those are the ages of the last two people he saw nude.
Oh my god.
That's what we just needed after the whole fucking thing. I can't. Oh, you got your hands full.
Is he from Detroit? Is that the guy that's from Detroit, homegrown?
He's a Detroit fan. I think he's
a
out.
Detroit fan. Okay, I recognize him now. I didn't recognize him with the backdrop. I forgot.
Yeah, he's somewhere around Ann Arbor, somewhere around there.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Lansing, I think.
Okay.
Tricky, you're back. Oh, he don't have his headphones on.
No, Tricky is a really good guest. I've always liked him, Lacey. I don't care what you say, but
How you guys doing? What about me?
I think he'd make a great husband to Methy.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Tricky loves each and every one of you on this fucking panel. So I don't care what you say about me. And everybody in the chat, even if you're trolling me, you know what? I love you too. Go fuck yourselves, though.
What about
That's
Tricky.
What about this
Tricky,
Florida
are
versus Tulane game, Jim? What do you think about that at Tampa Bay Bucs Stadium?
I
They're not
didn't
going-
see all the bowl games. Where's the Gators playing?
They're playing at Raymond James against Tulane, and it is the Union Home Mortgage Gasparilla Bowl.
I'll take Florida on that one.
Let me ask you this:
A lot of points.
Who's playing
Damn.
in Vegas? Who's playing in Vegas?
Well, the New Orleans Bowl is on Thursday.
Vegas Bowl. The Vegas Bowl.
I don't know.
So are you
Doesn't
guys
exist
telling
have-
me you all watched the college football selection show today?
Nope.
Not me.
Well, it looks
Okay,
like.
does
it looks
anybody
like-
know who the Wolverines actually played? Did we get a bowl game at 7-5? We beat Ohio State. We better have gotten some.
You get a bowl game, but they don't know yet.
No,
Ladies
they
and
didn't
gentlemen, it
figure
looks
out.
like San Diego just lost Los Angeles Chargers just lost their quarterback. He's done.
Oh shit!
Did he die?
Are you serious?
Is he
They're
dead?
helping him off the field. He's having
Herbert?
issues. Yeah, he's having issues
Justin
with his leg.
Herbert?
He just got blasted in his leg again.
Ugh.
Isn't that guy like 6'8" or something?
That's the final
He's
blow.
tall.
Now it's his left
Are you
knee. He hurt
serious,
his left
Jim?
knee. Yeah, he's on the ground there
Damn.
walking him
He-
off.
He's walking off now, but
He's
I mean, he's
been
not
gimpy all
scoring
night.
any.
He's like a Trevor Lawrence type quarterback, I think. That's my opinion. I'm just saying.
He was good in college, man. God, those Oregon teams he was with were incredible.
Oh, Texas Granny. I thought she wasn't going to do that anymore.
What happened?
Jonel's on Johnny's panel. I thought she wasn't going to do that anymore. I don't know.
Oh God.
What's the problem? What happened?
Restream
I don't
Johnny.
know.
Good, Bill.
No, don't do that.
Restream Johnny.
No, don't restrain.
Homegrown. You're bad.
Shit.
Are you talking about promoting or what? Like
It's not being ugly. I just want to see what's going on.
I love today. I listened to the beginning of Salty on Watcher of Crazies, and he went, I worked in the laundry room. That's how I became such a hardcore motherfucker. And if anybody comes after me, I'm going to trial. Yeah, until the person's local like Ty Corbin, and then you don't show up. He must think everybody's got amnesia. He thinks he's such a hard ass. Ty Corbin said, okay, I'll be there. Ty Corbin was ready to go, and Salty didn't show. What a fucking loser. And then they're like, watchers up there like, Jim Terry says I molested my son. And Salty has virtually said everybody on this panel has molested somebody, when in actuality, his sister said she was molested by him. And watchers over there allowing that to spew. What a cunt. Hey, Watcher, I thought you were going to restream Bell. I thought you were going to restream Johnny. I thought you were going to restream Homegrown. I thought you were going to restream Bob. Once again, you only pick low-hanging fruit, which is Jonelle, and that's terrible.
I was surprised that you said that Salty was there. I mean,
He was
not
there
that
the whole
I thought
show.
That she had a problem with them. I didn't think she had a problem.
She replaced Leanne with Salty.
Oh well, okay.
There you go.
All
I
right.
didn't even see it. I didn't even know that there was a show today.
Oh yeah. Anytime somebody goes live, I get text messages out the ass from fucking Sugar Plum. Then pictures followed by pictures of what looks like a vagina.
Sugar
Speaking of
Plum.
vaginas, whatever happened to Stony? I don't hear anybody mention her anymore. She's still around.
We don't say that name.
Oh,
That's-
yeah.
we
Yeah,
don't.
it's around.
No.
We just
No.
don't care.
Is it true that her car got repoed and when it got to the fucking wrecker yard, they found her sleeping in the back seat of it?
Oh my god.
I can't confirm nor deny. I have no clue.
Yeah, she OD.
Is Crystal, is Andrew heard from Crystal Ann? At all?
No.
Good.
You know, I'm
Good.
skipping through some of that Watch Her Crazy show, and I think I did like 4 little scrubs in it. Girl Ryan's over there, hour and 17
girl,
minutes. show.
fuck girl Ryan. And I'll
Yeah.
tell you what else. At the end, they tried to do prank calls, and it was lame. It was miserable. I mean, why don't they do just something that we don't do? I don't understand. Not that people don't do prank calls, but it's obvious that they. I mean, it's obvious that they want to be me. It's
Yeah,
it's.
we're on
disgusting.
Storage Wars. They do storage auctions.
Oh, I forgot to tell everybody. I got invited to be on a reality show, a national reality show that everybody wants on an episode this week. And I'm thinking about doing it. I got to travel a little bit, but there is a major, it won't be aired for about 6 months or something, but I think it's on the Discovery Channel. Let me see. Hold on.
Oh, that's fucking cool if you could really do something like that.
Well, I mean, it would be the 4th time I've done it. I mean,
Well,
hold on.
I don't care if it's a 25th
What's the
time.
name
That's
of
not
it?
gonna
What's the
excite
name
me.
of the show?
I can't say that because then every one of these dickheads will start Googling shooting footage of a reality show this week, and eventually they'll find out where it is and call and say like I burned a school bus full of children in Oklahoma or something. Hold on, let me see.
Oh shit! Yeah. Oh, I was definitely meant for reality TV. I don't know.
As long as it's not called 2.5 Men, you'll be.
Sorry, it's on the Travel Channel, and it's not this week. It's not this week. I'm sorry. It's next week. Next Friday. Travel Channel. Name of the show is.
The Winnekers, Jim.
I don't even know what that is. Oh, is that them hillbillies?
Yeah.
Oh, no, the proppers on Johnny's now.
I like the
Travel
way take.
Channel. What would be on the Travel Channel? You're a trucker? Yeah.
Who's
Oh
a
yeah, I
trucker?
used to like to watch.
I'm a lot lizard.
Hey, when does
I'm at mine.
switch jobs, Lacey? When does that happen?
Yeah.
About like 2 weeks.
So it's coming up.
Yeah, I'm excited. Get to see my mans more. I don't have to go out to them truck stops and trick no more.
Well, the reason I was thinking about it is it'll make it safer at your place.
I'm
Did you
fine
find,
here.
Did you find the cat?
No, I'm like sick about it. I'm
Have you
actually
looked
sick
up
about
that next door app bullshit? I mentioned this to somebody, and they said a lot of times people find those cats, or they see a cat out in front, and they start feeding it like you are, and the cat doesn't leave, but it's on a next door app. Do you know what that is? The next door app?
I have the Neighbors app. It's with my Blink system, and I have Facebook, but I'll get on Nextdoor as well. There's so many feral cats around. I think she's terrified to come back. I stopped feeding them so they won't come in the yard anymore and terrorize her because they're territorial.
How did she get out?
She slipped through the door. My toddler opened the door and she slipped out.
Why are all these
She
kids
wasn't-
opening up doors? They don't have latches?
Well, it was during the day. I mean, she was looking for me. I was doing laundry, but
outside.
She didn't know I was doing laundry. She just opened the door to see if I was outside, and
What
then the
if she
cat
would
went out.
opened up the door and like walked into the street or something? Isn't that dangerous? All these kids are just
No.
getting out of the house.
She wouldn't have went out if she didn't see me. No, I was right there. I was just saving some laundry, and I was coming right back. But yeah, she
I
opened the
played-
door.
I played football with a guy named Oscar Davenport. I want to see if you guys can find this story. And I didn't talk to him for a while, and I think it was like his weekend with the kid or something. He had like 5 kids by like 5 different women. He's one of these guys. He played, I think, at Clemson. He was a quarterback at Clemson or South Carolina, went to a bowl game, and then he played in the NFL for like a hot minute. It was in the Arena League. And he had all kind of problems. I think he got all high and fucking ate up on marijuana and shit and fell asleep. And they found his kid in the middle of the freeway.
Oh
Oh
my
my
God.
God.
You're laughing. Tricky, have a good night. He dropped
How long
let me
has she
see.
been gone, Lacey?
Wait, what?
How long has she been gone?
24 days.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. Yeah.
See you later, Tricky.
And I love
Good
her.
night, Tricky. Sleep
I
well.
don't know.
All right, don't get all emotional. I'm the emotional.
Yeah,
Only one of us could be, okay?
I know.
Snap
It
out of
just
it.
gives me anxiety. I hope that someone saw how beautiful she is. She's fixed, and they said, "Oh, I'm gonna keep her." That's what I hope. I mean, I
Well,
don't
you
hope
know-
somebody stole my cat, but I hope she's alive.
Well, you know, cats are really smart. My daughter brought her cat up here to my house, right? And it got out of the cage and we couldn't catch it. And a week later, that damn thing had went 2 miles and found its way back to her house. 2
Wow.
miles.
Wow.
What is this, Jim?
This is the story.
Oh,
This is the story. I found it. Okay, so I don't know how much of it because I'm not going to buy the newspaper, but Brianna, this is 1997. Brianna Davenport had mastered opening the bathroom door in her grandma. Of course, she was living with grandmama. But relatives never dreamed the 2-year-old girl could get out in front of the front door, much less make her way down the street and wander in the arms of a stranger. So I remember this, and I was like, holy fuck, that's Oscar. And yeah, I knew him. And the kid was like in the middle of like a major freeway and was in the center. Like it wasn't like it was on the side of the road. The kid had already made it through like 4 lanes of traffic, was sitting in the middle. And what was weird was there was a lot of people that just went by and didn't stop. You know what I mean?
how could you not? How do you see a little baby fucking in the middle of the? How do you just not stop everything?
Well, it was the baby.
Little
Right.
Well, the baby was black.
Oh my God.
God.
No.
I can't.
Callie
There
knows
was a
that
chocolate chip.
she knows. I heard her say "mom" and open the door, so I came out from the laundry room. But I mean, she knows better. She's not going to go out there. She's almost 4.
You know what? I didn't want to say this, Lacey, but a lot of people are thinking this. You know, remember when your car got stolen?
Yeah, in the middle of the night.
Yeah, I think that little Callie baby had something to do with that. I think she's tipping people off. There's
Oh my
something
God.
going on with that kid. Every time that kid does something, there's a missing cat, a missing car, furniture's
Oh my
gone,
God.
your wallet, your purse.
She is her mother. She is
Yeah, something's
her
up with that.
mother.
God.
She
Kid's
is.
hanging around the wrong people.
No, but I keep my eye on her. I can hear her. I heard her go, open the door, go, "Mom." I'm like, "I'm over here." But yeah, the cat slipped out. It happened. She was an inside and outside cat before my mom gave her to me. So she was used to being able to go in and out as she pleased. Now her babies have only known the inside world. They're kind of pussy, they don't want to go outside.
Do you have baby gates? Don't parents have things?
Touchdown, Kansas City.
Oh,
Baby
good. You're having
gates.
baby gates?
Baby gates.
Baby
Yeah, my
gates.
kid's gonna freaking climb that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Break a leg or an arm.
Yeah.
It's only
No,
like
she's not.
standing.
Yeah.
1, 2.
She has never gone out like without me. She's not going. And plus, I have deadbolts. I put that, I deadbolt everything at night. She's not. Now everybody's gonna be saying, "Oh, Lacey's kids. Oh, she's
We'll
a
call it
bad mom
CPS.
with CPS." Oh my God.
They're all
Yep.
gonna do something. They're all something wrong with us. That's it.
Yep.
No.
There are fake accounts of my
Leave the
cat
fuck alone.
in their chat saying it ran away because I was putting stuff up its butt.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah,
That was
for real.
The
disgusting.
stories are insane. The stories are just so insane.
Yeah, they
Steve
made
comes
one
out,
last
plays
night.
quarterback for Kansas City for San Diego this drive. Go ahead, Lacey. So yeah, you gotta do something, man. Good thing you don't have a pool. Every year that happens where we were from.
Oh, well, no. Yeah, you should have that locked up. No, I mean, my God, my door's unlocked in during the day. I can hear what my kids are doing.
DLC, it was my sister that had it, and the cat kept staring at me every time I went over there. I kind of liked it, but it was pissing everywhere, so they had to get rid of it.
The cat
Was what?
You know you like the hairless pussy.
It was.
That kid from Crazy Brad.
Who's that? Who's on the panel? Joy Perry? Is that Joy Perry?
Oh my God! I
Joy
want that
Perry's
clip.
here?
Yeah, I want it clipped. Hairless pussy. That was Crazy Brad. I love it. That was great. That's gonna be in the top 3.
I like watching.
Time.
My favorite thing is watching Crazy Brat when that one girl is on your panel that does the show laying down. You know, it looks like she's going down a water slide. Yeah. I like watching Crazy Brat while I'm talking to that girl because it's like watching like a kitten try to cross the freeway. Like she's like, oh God, oh God, oh no, oh look out, oh no, oh. Like she's like holding her breath and shit.
Well, I do.
She gets nervous, huh? Jim, did she get in touch with you?
No, and she was supposed to come up on the panel, but I did something bad.
What'd you do?
What'd you do, Jim?
I found out she works on Monday at her job, and I have.
Oh, wait, you went in and out. I didn't hear one fucking word you said.
Oh, never mind. Did anybody hear that?
No.
No.
Yeah,
What'd you
we'll
do?
talk about it later. I did something bad. It'll end up on the OTT. We'll talk about it later. But no, she was supposed to come on my panel, and she did not. And people were like, "Send her cash apps, send her cash apps." You know, I don't think that that's going to help.
No, but you have her email. She emailed me and she asked for your phone number. I gave her your phone number. I told you she has all this information. Did you at least did you talk to her at all?
Oh, I thought that was Easy Now 90s email. I sent her a picture of a huge black cock.
Oh my God.
Oh no. I thought that was Easy Now.
I think Herbert might go back in here.
Yeah, I put Easy Now, call me, and it's like this huge black hawk on some white chick's forehead.
Jim. She's such a gem. And look at you already.
Hey, how about that Noelle girl showed up last night? She's a fucking mean little bastard, man.
I don't know
That's
what she
a
is.
bitch. I hate her.
Oh my God.
I wonder why, Lacey.
You know what? She came on Bob's show one time. Do we know who I'm talking about? You guys know who I'm talking about?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's Leanne's daughter.
Never met her.
So she comes on Bob's show about 6 months ago, and we're being super nice to her. And some fucking dude shows up in the background, and I swear to God, he looked like just like Tricky Nicky. He's like, "Yeah, you guys behaving yourself? And, you know, I got to make sure my daughter's okay on the internet." I thought she was like 12. Turns out she's like 22 dating black guys. And it was on Bob's show. And, you know, Bob got all like authoritative, like daddy voice on the guy. "Sir, you don't tell me how to operate my channel. Maybe your daughter. We're just trying to make sure." So then that turned into a whole fight. Then ever since then, she's been real cunty and mean. She's a mean person. And
Yeah, come on.
so I heard somebody kept asking about her boyfriend last night on these shows. Is that true? There was people calling in?
Who's you?
Oh.
I saw someone made a fake account of her boyfriend.
It was you.
Oh, do we know what he looks like?
It was in Twin Mama's chat.
Oh, what's he look like? Did you guys look him up?
I mean, the picture was small, but yeah, it was a black guy in her.
Like a young black guy or like my age?
I don't know. He was a slender black guy. He was kind of like caramel.
What?
Caramel. I love it. Caramel.
You mean caramel?
Caramel.
Herbert's back in.
Caramel.
Karma.
I mean,
Am I saying it wrong?
No, I see caramel.
He looks like is he darker than is he look like Rainbow Melon, like that shade? Like yellow?
Darker. No, he's darker.
Okay.
He's
so
like
he's
a
more-
rich,
Is he a Hershey kiss or is he a dark Hershey kiss?
like a blonde coffee.
What?
Nice. Somebody blocked Lacey for like
Blonde?
What is she working? Is she a barista? What the fuck?
Yeah.
I wanna.
Like a
a
Skittles.
chocolate chip. A chocolate chip.
Like
Hershey.
toast on level 4.
No, he's like a
How did I not meet her? How did I not meet this person? I'm having
Two
FOMO.
shades below
You don't know
Cocoa
who
Puff.
Noelle is?
I don't know who she is. I have no clue.
She comes on these shows. She's obviously got like, I don't know, Tourette's or what does she have, guys? What is she diagnosed with?
I hear that she's a troll, but some people say she's legitimately lying.
Well, her
and she has
dad,
a,
I mean, if she's a troll, she's really good. She's got the fucking hand thing down and the straws and her dad coming in. You know, I mean, she's really, really good. If she's a troll, I give her a lot of I'd almost respect her more if she was. She's got me full. Yeah, but she's like full. I thought she's full-blown autism, man.
well, people were saying she has a sibling. That was her sibling's trophy for the Special Olympics, and that she mimics it or something. I don't know
really?
if this is true. Look, there's my cat in the chat, guys.
Not coming back, me. I'm sorry. I have to laugh because it said exactly.
It's fucked up because I'm sick to my stomach. It's my mom's cat, but yeah.
Don't listen to them.
That's Betty with her bald head. She wishes she had as much hair as my fucking cat, methy bitch.
Okay, so continue.
I know Brandon didn't show up when I was in Florida.
Hey, Noodle.
No, he was probably scoring her some blow.
So, yeah, Noelle is autistic or something. Yeah, there's obviously something. Belle, you don't know who this girl is?
No, I don't. I don't.
I thought she's autistic, but she's not like I think if she dressed up, put makeup on, I don't think she'd look like super retard. You know what I mean? Like she would.
Jim,
she talks like this, and then she's always rubbing this straw on her hands. She homegrown. Was she in your show yesterday?
Yeah, we're the ones that told her to go over to Jonelle's.
Oh, great! That's what you need. Talking about the blind lead, her and Jonelle on there. That would be like two orangutans in a playpen.
I heard she asked if Jonelle was special needs. I said she was looking for friends. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What was happening around there?
Well, Jim, I got to get Jake Hudson, Jonelle, and Noelle on the same panel. You got to help me out with that.
Oh my God!
Let's
Yeah,
do
no,
it.
that.
We can do
And
it.
listen, if you're stealing medals from people that won events in the Special Olympics and passing them off as it's you, you're retarded too. I mean, let's just be honest here. I mean, who the hell's doing that?
Well, someone was saying they've seen her where she comes from, another community, and that she has an autistic sibling, and that was their medal. I don't know if this is true, but I remember someone knows her from another
So
community.
she's not really slow. That whole thing is, I mean, forget the medal. You don't need a medal to be a retard. You just need to be good at track. But what I'm saying is she is slow for sure.
I don't know. They're saying she fakes it.
If she's faking that, man, she is good.
Yeah, I don't think she's faking it. She's slow. I talked to her for an hour and a half last night. It was pretty much me and her talking only.
Oh, then you would know. You
mean,
could
yeah.
pick up if somebody was pretending. You know.
Oh, I
you're not
told her,
that-
I was talking about her hair, and I was like, hey, have you ever thought about getting hair extensions or dyeing your hair or anything? She started crying. It's fucking weird.
Well, I mean,
See, that's if she's doing that to troll. I mean, that is really, really good. You know what I mean? I mean, that's if you can carry an autistic deal like that for that long, and you haven't. I mean, her dad came in the room. I mean, was that a fake dad?
did he say she's autistic?
What's that?
Did he say that she's autistic and be careful with her?
He said I have to take. I mean, she's in her 20s. She's at home, rubbing straws on the backside of her hand. Her dad comes in and wants to monitor her. You know, I mean, there's
what is her?
Well,
her
BJ's
her-
like that. She's in her 30s.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness!
Good
What is
point.
her channel?
Tards are us.
Can somebody put it?
All right,
in
I'm
the
heading
chat?
outta here.
Read it.
Time to get
All
lost.
right, have a good night, X. Thank you.
Bye, X.
I want to follow her. I want to get her here. I need to meet this one. This is the one I want to meet.
I wish I could remember who said they know where she comes from. It's been a while.
Little kid, somebody else. Yeah, she
It was
doesn't
in
look
Bob.
21, Farmer Fred, but her dad came in. I think she's like 22, 24.
Yeah.
And she's dating this black kid. And Johnny was telling us that they do poppers. He's got like a 16-inch brick.
The black sweet jerkin, that small little thing. I remember that. The poppers. Poor Johnny. I don't know what was going to
He's on right now, is
Hey,
he?
Carrie. Yes, Johnny's on right now. Nice to see you, Carrie.
Who is this? Who's this shy?
What?
Who's this Cheyenne in the chat? SHYN. And she's saying, why do you think you need to be on panel, Janelle? You are only ruining the channel. You are trying to destroy the channel.
Where are you reading?
Where is this?
This is on Johnny's page. I got it on my phone.
Cheyenne.
So
I was like, who the fuck and why ain't I
Her-
fucking seeing this?
her and Rainbow are at it together. She fucked with Rainbow Melon. She fucked with the wrong person.
Who did? Who fucked with Rainbow Melon?
This girl named Cheyenne.
Is Cheyenne the black girl that has the organic garden?
The organic garden.
Yeah, is that-
No, that's just growing in Detroit Blaze.
oh, yeah, just yeah. Like there's a lot of blacks growing fucking organic tomatoes in Detroit.
Microgreens.
Yeah, microgreens. You know what? She's growing crack rocks on a tree out back. That's what she.
Ornamentals.
Little
Yeah.
baby weeds. Little baby
Meth.
weeds. That's it. That's all.
I know a lot of black guys, and I know a lot of black girls, and I don't know one that's ever owned a garden. And maybe their great grandparents worked in one, but they never owned one. They never.
Oh, Jesus. All right, listen. I don't want to be going in on Johnny again. This will be like the third time. Let's go over to Johnny. He's
Okay.
gonna
Speaking
be
of,
having a meltdown.
Where's Bob been? Where's Bob?
How the fuck? You're the one who talks to Bob. I love when you.
I haven't
guys
talked to him in a
does.
while.
Leanne said he's sick.
Is he? It's
Yeah.
probably his back. He likes to make fun of people with their back. It ain't no fucking joke, man. It ain't no joke, and you're gonna be hurting for the rest of your life. So
At this point, he should just live his life in a wheelchair. You know what I mean? At this point.
oh God, that's difficult. That was bad, Jim. Anyway, everybody, I love you. I adore you. Thank you. Melted Copper Lacey is over at Johnny, so I thought you'd be interested in that as well. I'm gonna plug
My melted.
Your Melted Copper. I'm gonna plug my iPad and I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna come up on panel. Thank you, Homegrown. Thank you, Crazy Brat, X, Jim, Tricky Nikki, everybody in chat. Have a wonderful night, guys. Head over
Thank
to
you.
Johnny.
Good night.
See ya.